Welcome, audio fans. It's time for another episode of the podcast, presented by j&j Production Studios, your home for entertainment with your favorite shows available every week. And now, it's time to begin in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Where's my mic? There we go. Well, hello there, everybody, and welcome to tonight's entertainment. We are back, bringing back an old classic. We've been wanting to do this. We needed some players. We got some of the guys here in the network joining us, bringing it to video for the first time. We've done this show before, but this is the very first video appearance here, which you guys can see. This is the What's Up Bro Show's Game Corner. And in case you're new here, if anybody doesn't know, this is our little corner of our podcasting world that we play games. We do a lot of fun things here. We're going to probably expand to different kind of games, but typically trivia games, what we play, a lot of things we can do online, which is what we're going to be playing tonight. The rules are pretty simple. Most of you guys, except for Big Hoss, have been here before. It basically is that we are going to take turns. We do this a little bit differently every time, but for tonight's rule, I have the questions up. Each player gets a question. We're going to give you a little bit of time to think about it. If you don't know the answer, you want to forfeit that, then it counts as a non-answer, which means you don't get a point. If you take too much time, we are going to cap it at some point, which also counts as a strike if you don't get a point. But if you get the answer correctly, obviously a person is awarded a point. And at the end of the contest, towards the end of the night, we're just going to have this go constantly for the time we're on here. We're going to see how big a score we can get. You will be crowned the Game Corner official champion, which the last champion we had, ironically, since we did the last show, which a little bit of history there. That episode is actually here on the YouTube channel when we were still able to share streaming before YouTube changed the algorithm. Well, actually, it was Google. They changed it where we couldn't restream because of the ads. Google had said we don't support any services. Our streaming service we were using incorporates built-in ads. They don't allow that. So they changed all that. But the very last episode we did was the Game Corner, and the winner of that Game Corner was our good friend Deanie, who holds the title. So obviously he's not here tonight. He might join us down the road, but we have new players here. There's going to be a new champion crowned tonight. And the rule is if you come back, you can defend your title. And if anybody else takes it, then you just have to kind of win it again. So King of the Hill, basically. If those of you familiar with that came back in the day. So we'll get this started. And the fun part is if you guys will support us and anybody who follows any of our shows and does this, we do. And we get large enough party, which I think we have other friends that wanted to join, but everybody's busy tonight. But we will be doing prize giveaways periodically. It could be from cash to gift cards to who knows what. I don't want to say anything because I have some ideas, but I don't want to spoil it because I want people to show up. So, and if you want to win the prize, you have to play. So if I give it all away, no one's going to want to play right away. So just a little insight, a little tidbit that gets you guys back. And aside from me and Big Hoss, you guys know, we call him Taskmaster Bill V from Music, Movie, Sports, and Stuff. One of our new shows on the Airway Kingdom Network. And Cody Wiley down below. Willie, dang it. I just had this conversation with Brandon. I get it mixed up. And sorry.
Everybody does, man. Everybody does.
I know, but he got my name right. And I'm like, I got yours right. So I had a long day today, but Will, yes, thank you. I just said to him, it's not Wiley Coyote, it's Willie. But anyway, part of a group of the newest show members that have joined us. Some of the others might join us tonight, but newest add-on talent for the network joining us tonight as well. We'll do some.
Let's everybody give him a big round of applause.
Yes, yay! We gotta do the jazz club. Hello, finger. Yeah. And we got some others. We're gonna introduce and join too. But this is the cast for tonight. This is how we're gonna have fun. So we're not gonna get too out of the way. Without further ado, let's dive into this. So I found I did not pre-screen these questions. And actually, because I have to host this and as odd person out, I am not going to throw myself in that category because I have the questions and answers right here. So pretty much it's going to be between the three of you guys. Big Hoss, I'm trusting to retain our title since we're
you are the Alex Trebek of the Airway.
Pretty much, yeah. Maybe at some point we get enough people we could rotate the host there. But since I have questions and answers in front of me, I could do that, but it kind of doesn't make it fair. So I just figure it's best to let most of the new guys, and again, Big Hoss can represent us. I have faith in you. So let's see how this goes. I need to get a piece of paper here.
You might be screwed on that. And
Well, I was thinking I didn't want to say it, but
I'm gonna go ahead and say it, man.
you can. You can. All right, let me find a.
Going to bed?
I
He's
had a
getting
piece
his
of paper.
mustache
Hello,
ready.
say hi.
Hello.
I'm just gonna say, give her a good night kiss. You can introduce.
Okay, go ahead. That's fine. Go ahead. I gotta find a paper anyway, actually. So give me a second here. I should have grabbed that in the first place. Actually, I have my clipboard here too.
Come up.
He's always delaying.
You know what?
Well, jeez, yeah.
Someone's in line for a demotion if he keeps it up.
That can't happen. I was a co-creator.
Ah, good point. Touche. Let me grab. I just gotta grab a piece of paper. I'm gonna crack
I'm
this
one of the
white.
founding fathers, motherfucker. You can't demote me.
That's technically true. Yeah. Let me just. Yeah.
I was going somewhere weird with it. I'll stop myself now.
All right, there's the paper. All I gotta do is this. We gotta wait for Bill anyway. Bill's saying goodnight to his daughter, so give me a break.
Yep.
And look at that, he's coming back. See that?
Get in bed. Off you go.
See? Isn't it lovely when Dad embarrasses you live on? She won't need therapy. It's okay.
No, she'll be fine. Oh, she already goes.
Yeah, that's fine. Oh, it's cute now because she's younger. Wait till she gets older.
I won't even get into your personal life, but I'll trust you on that.
Can we say if we're that tight and we're down the road and you're still kicking, can you stream us in when she gets married so we can be there for the wedding?
Only if you sing.
I can do that. I actually can. People were asking me today. I'm singing at work, and they're like, you should sing. I'm like, well, I don't get many opportunities, so.
I want Jace to be with you, and you can be like Hall & Oates.
Okay.
Shut up.
Ooh, here she comes. Watch out, girl. She'll chew you up.
Whoa, here she comes.
She's a man-eater.
Man-eater.
Somebody's a man eater.
Shut up.
If anybody here is watching March Madness, Florida, a #1 seed, just lost to Iowa.
Wow. How about that?
How about it?
Good thing I don't gamble on that.
I put them in because $10.
Well, I mean, that's not terrible.
No, I mean, you put it in knowing you're not going to win.
True. All right, now if my pen works, we have, okay, there's Bill. And then we're going to put Cody here. Oops. Okay, this pen doesn't work. What the heck now? This is how you know this stuff gets real. When okay, that pen doesn't work either. What is going on here? Wait a minute. This one of these has to. Okay, seriously. Like, what is this deal here?
Get
Like-
yourself a laptop, Sam.
Yeah, I gotta like. There it goes. Okay.
I don't think this is a fair fight because I can already tell Cody has a computer in front of him.
Oh, yeah. Well, there's no cheating for that. We can't do
I
that.
don't have a computer in front of me.
So there you
Okay.
That's just my ring light.
go. Okay, that's different.
Okay.
That's my ring light.
I see
Alright,
that
and then
now.
we
No, I wish I
Okay.
did because my phone goes through battery real quick on
Yeah.
these apps sometimes. So I'm gonna go until it dies.
There we go. All right, perfect. Now we're all set. Okay. So, per the order I have here, we're going to have Bill go first. Then it will be Cody, and then it's going to be Big Hoss bringing up the rear.
The caboose over there.
Yep.
Shut
it's
up,
a big
Sam Crow.
one. Okay.
Shut up,
Anyway.
Sam Crow.
You know it. All right, hang on. A little liquid courage there. Okay. So, let me find. All right. So, now we do have. I want to get the timer thing. I actually saved that on our other stuff. We might do that if we go back to audio, but. All right. So here we go. No holds bar. Winner take all. May the best man win. Let's see. All right. So question number 1. Now, some of these might be easy. Some they might get harder. I did not pre-screen these questions, so I don't know. So do your best. We're going to give you a few moments. You're going to lock in your answer. I'm going to accept the first answer that comes across. So
Is
answer.
this general knowledge?
It looks like it. Basically, it looks like a potpourri of different things. And this ought to be good. All right, here we go. So, Taskmaster Bill is first. Your first question.
Okay.
Which dog breed was traditionally kept by monks in the Swiss Alps to find lost travelers?
Big hairy ones. I don't know. Is that a German Shepherd?
That's your final answer?
Yeah.
Okay, that answer is incorrect. The correct answer is, and I can't believe you don't remember this from they used to have the big barrels under their necks.
Yeah,
and stuff.
no, I know. I just didn't know what the breed was.
The Saint Bernard, yep.
Oh, Saint Bernard. See, I'm not a dog guy. I don't have dogs.
Okay, we'll forgive you for that one. All right. Okay, no point for Bill. Next, we go to Cody. Your first question. Oh, this is an easy one. Which planet shares its name with a chemical element?
Mercury.
Mercury, is that your final answer?
Yep.
That is correct. Mercury is the correct answer. 1 point for Cody. First on the board. Look at that. There we go. Okay. Big Hoss. This is going to be good. Your first question is, what was London Airport renamed to in 1966?
Oh, that's fucked up. You give me the hardest question.
I can give you that. I can give you that one. Can I steal?
We can do that if you guys want to steal. Okay. Well, let's see if Big Hoss gives up first. Do you give up?
I give up.
All right. So then, Bill, for the steal, I'll give you the point. That's going to be a fun element.
Now,
okay.
I don't know for 100%, but is it Heathrow?
Heathrow Airport is the correct answer. Look at Bill getting on the board with the steal. Okay,
Don't
we'll
worry,
do that.
Big. I didn't know that either.
See, there you go. So we'll add that element. If
Crumpet
somebody doesn't
Station
know
or some shit.
Yep, you're close. If somebody doesn't know the answer, if they forego or they choose not to answer, then the other person can steal.
So technically, I get that point for answering Bill's.
You didn't answer Bill. Oh, actually, yeah, you did.
Yeah,
all right.
So 1-1-1.
Loophole. Okay, we'll give you that. All right, that's the last loophole, though. You have to wait till he forgoes the question next time. But okay. Speaking of Bill, we're back to Bill. Okay. This is a good one, too. What is the only bird that can fly backwards? See if he knows it.
Hummingbird.
Is that your final?
Final.
That is the correct answer. Hummingbird is the answer. Look at that. 2. Oh, all right.
I just figured because it's small.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Oh, Big Hoss is jumping out. Okay, we're going to keep going. If he jumps back in, we can get more points. But so it's down to Bill and down to Cody. All right, Cody's up next. Mr. Cody. He might have dropped. He might come back if he goes inside. But so Mr. Willie, who painted the ceiling of the Sistine Chapel?
Oh, that was what is this?
And Bill, get ready because you might get a chance to steal if he doesn't get it. I got a feeling Bill knows what it is.
I'm blanking on his name. So yeah, I don't know.
Leonardo da Vinci.
Okay, so he doesn't know. So Bill's saying Da Vinci. Now, should I deduct points if you get it wrong?
No.
Okay. Da Vinci is the wrong answer.
Oh, who is it?
The correct answer is Michelangelo.
Oh, Michelangelo. Okay.
Yep.
Also, I was like, oh shit, what's his name? What's his name? He's a Ninja Turtle. What's his?
You're right. You're close. Big Hoss said there's a scuffle going on outside. He'll be right back. He's just got to get away. Yep. He's got to get away from the scene of the crime, basically. So we'll catch him up. All right. So that means though we go back to Taskmaster Bill.
Okay.
Oh, this is a good one. I'm sure Bill will get this one, but. Mr. Taskmaster Bill, what is the main profession of Nintendo character Luigi?
See, I'm not a video game guy. Is he a plumber?
That's your final answer?
Yes.
That is correct. He is a plumber. Yep.
Yeah, I don't think I've ever played the game, but I know the game.
Really?
Well, that's just sad.
The last
no
video
offense.
game, the last video game system.
What kind of child?
My last video game system was the original Atari 2600.
All right. Well, they didn't make that for that, so that makes sense. Yeah. So but you would think you would at least have some knowledge. Okay, well, you got the answer right, so there's that. Ooh, this is perfect for Mr. Willie here. Which is the world's hottest chili pepper?
Oh, I know what I think it is.
All right, we'll keep it in mind.
I want to go because they've developed hotter, but I'm gonna go with they're not saying what this is. So I'm gonna say the habanero.
That's your final answer?
Yeah.
That is incorrect. Taskmaster Bill, can you steal?
Like the thing is, it changes all the time because they develop new ones. So,
Yeah, that's
Right,
what
but
I was saying.
I only have one answer here.
the last I heard was Scorpion X.
That's your final answer?
Final answer.
That is incorrect. You guys overthought this. Let me give you a hint. It's named after some of the states here in the U.S.
Oh, the Carolina Reaper.
The Carolina Reaper is still considered the hottest chili pepper currently. I know there's other hybrids, but that's what the answer is here. So no points. No points. Okay.
I know the guy that does it. He's always coming up with new ones.
Yeah, they got Pepper X and all that now.
Yeah.
Yeah. This at the time of this process of these questions, I don't think they count that in. But boy, this is talk about lucking out. Since Big Hoss isn't here, this goes back to Taskmaster Bill. If you get this wrong, this is really sad.
Okay.
So, Bill, tell me, what is the capital city of Canada?
OTTAWA. Ottawa.
Okay. Final answer?
Yeah, that's where I went to fucking university. I know it's the capital of our country.
I was going to say, if you get this wrong, that's really pathetic. But that's the right answer. So, gee whiz.
But do you think Big Hoss would have got it?
Probably not. I know he would name some big. Oh, I don't know. He knows some big cities. He might go with his gut. So that's a possibility. We're gonna find out when he comes back.
Yeah. Ask him. You know what? Ask him that as his question. See if he gets it.
Okay, we'll throw a buzz a question. We'll give him 2 points if he gets it right. We'll double the score. So right now, current lead is Bill is in the lead with 4 points. Cody's not far behind, 1 point. Let's see if you can add to your board here. You might know this one. So, Cody, the question to you is, what is the hardest natural substance on Earth?
Diamond.
Final answer?
Yep.
That is correct.
Incorrect. That is Hoss's head.
Yeah. All right. Speaking of, he just messaged. Let me message him back. He might be out for the night. Hang on. Okay. Because he said now it has not that nobody knows anybody. It's it's overreached. The authorities are there now investigating, so he might have to wait. So anyway, we'll see how that goes. Where are we here? Oh, we're back to okay. So Cody's closing the lead. It is 4-2. No worries. It's fine.
Coming for you, Bill. Coming for you.
If you can get over the border, come and get me.
Get
over the border and stroke your beard.
So, hey, I'm gonna. Oh, yeah, sorry. The hottest pepper as of right now is a Pepper X. That's 2.693 Scoville
units. Yeah. Okay, that's fair enough.
Yeah.
I watch Hot Ones, so I knew that because that's like the main pepper in their hot sauce, their main hot sauce.
There you go.
Fun fact.
All right. Back to Bill. So now Bill's 4-2 lead, not a big lead. Let's see if Bill can add on to this. This is a fairly easy question, but again, you're not from around here, so I don't know if you care or know. But Bill, who was inaugurated as U.S. president in 2009?
29 was Trumpy.
In 2009.
Oh, sorry. Obama.
Final answer?
Obama. Yeah.
Obama is correct. Yes.
Dang, I was hoping you was gonna say Bush. I was like, don't get in it.
No, I follow it. I just don't pay attention. There's a difference.
Oh, okay. That's fair enough. Wow, this is a good one. This goes back to Cody. I like this question. What is the national animal of Scotland?
Ooh, I gotta guess on that one.
I'm just gonna throw an answer out there. Fuck it, badger.
That's your final answer?
I feel.
Nope, that's wrong. Bill, can you steal?
Would it be sheep?
Is that your final answer?
My final answer.
That is also wrong. The answer might not be what you think. What do little girls typically like? They're not horses, but
ponies. Is a pony a national?
No, they have a horn on their head.
Oh, unicorn is not a.
According to this, that's what it says is the national animal of Scotland.
I think that's
crazy.
It could be that or the Loch Ness Monster. I don't know. Maybe they have to go with legendary. I'm just reading the answer. That's all I got. So either way, don't feel bad. Well, we're back to Taskmaster Bill. So what is the largest living species of lizard?
Anaconda?
That's a snake.
Isn't a snake a lizard?
Nope, they're different.
Oh.
Different species.
Komodo dragon.
Is that your final answer?
Final answer.
With the save, he does it. It is the Komodo dragon.
Really?
Look at that.
Ooh.
It is, yeah. Look at that.
Wow.
When you said snake, I'm like, yeah, he's way off. And you circled back. I'm like, I didn't want to say it, but I'm like, whoa, he pivoted right to the right answer. Like, look at that. All right. Well, Cody's got some catching up. It is 6-2, but again, anything could change.
Sam, that's grade 6 science.
Start asking me World War II questions. I got this.
We might. I don't know. Well, let's see.
I've got a degree in history. I could get it too.
I'm good at history too, and actually, this is one of my favorites. This next question. This goes to Cody. This is a history question, but not World War II. But maybe you'll know the answer. So, Cody, tell me, who was the second president of the United States?
It was.
I'll give you a hint. His son was also president as well.
Jackson. Andrew Jackson.
Final answer? Is it final answer?
Yes.
That is incorrect. Bill, do you know the answer?
Jefferson?
That's wrong too, just in case you're wondering.
Oh, okay.
Abe Lincoln. I don't know.
Final answer?
Yeah.
No.
That's wrong. Let me give you guys a hint. His last name is the name of a famous kind of a beer.
Schlitz. Was Mr.
No.
Schlitz?
No, that's a good guess.
Miller. Was there a Miller president?
No.
Bush. Was there a Bush president?
That was, but that's not the one I'm thinking of. So I was thinking of Adams, and the correct answer was John Adams, is the second president.
John Adams.
Yep.
Uh,
And fun fact, actually, if you didn't know, John Adams, even though he was the second president, he was the first to actually live in the White House. Washington did not live in the White House. It wasn't built yet at that time.
That's a fun fact. I didn't know that.
And there you go. All right, now we're going back to food, which I feel bad for Cody. This is like teeing up Bill. You're gonna have to try to make up some of these. We got to do something. But Bill, you probably know this, but what is the main ingredient in guacamole?
something I can't stand. Avocado.
That's your final answer?
Final answer.
That's correct.
I thought you were saying something that you didn't.
I love avocado. How do you not like avocado? That's
I find it just mushy. It's kind of tasteless. It's like cauliflower. There's no real.
You gotta get a taste for it. It's gotta be prepared. But if it's too mushy, it's not good. But
I've had guacamole and I go, it tastes like polyfilla that you put between the stones on the ground. You know,
right? Oh, here's a good one. Okay, this is going back to Cody. This is more of a, I guess, pop culture one. But Cody, tell me, where's model Gigi Hadid from? What country is she from? This is a good
Say
one.
the name again, please.
Gigi Hadid.
I'm gonna go with Saudi Arabia.
That's your final answer?
Yes.
Okay, she was born over that way, but she's actually from the United States. That's what she puts in her personal bio. So I have to give Bill the steal. I'm sorry. Did you know the answer, Bill?
I don't even know who the hell that was. So.
Oh, okay, so
Man, I don't even know who that is either. I was just like, the name was like Saudi Arabia, bro.
I would have said Egypt.
Yeah, I think she was born. I think it's Saudi Arabia is where she was born, but she puts the United States. Obviously, she's from here, so that's a good guess. All right, it's still 6-2. Anything could happen there. We're back to Bill, and this is a great potpourri question. But Bill, who painted the painting Starry Night?
Edward Munch.
Final answer?
Final answer.
That is incorrect. Cody, for a chance to steal, do you know?
It was Van Gogh.
Is that your final answer?
Yes, it is.
And that is the correct answer.
See, I was going to say Van Gogh, but then I thought Munch did the one where the guy went.
Oh, the screaming lady, or what they call her that? I forget.
Okay.
All right, perfect steal. Now it goes back to Cody because this is your question. Oh, yeah. You could close. You could close. He could close. He could. This is a good question. Cody, which country is Florentine steak from?
Florence, Greece. Yeah, Florence.
That's so you're saying what, Greece? Florence would be a city, but what's the country?
Oh, is it? Yeah. So yeah, Greece.
Final answer?
Yeah. No.
I know you know the answer, Bill. Come on, I know it too. What's the steal?
Viva l'Italia!
The answer is Italy. Really? It's Florentine. Florence is in Italy. Yep. Bill with the steal. Look at that. It was a good question. That was a good try, though. That was a good guess. We'll give you that.
I don't know. My immediate brain went Greece.
Well, the good news is, here's the good news. Let's see if Bill, he may or may not know this question, but Bill, tell me, who was the UK's longest serving female prime minister?
Maggie Thatcher.
Final answer?
Final answer.
I will accept that. He did know. Yes, Margaret Thatcher is the longest.
Margaret Thatcher, yeah.
But it counts. Maggie's a short term. It's the same thing. I'm not going to quibble over potatoes, you know.
I'll accept that without protest.
Okay. Well, here's your chance for redemption. Cody, tell me, who is the author of The Great Gatsby? Judging by that, it can't be good, but okay.
Oh, I got it.
Uh-oh. So you got to get it to stay in the game, or Bill could steal.
I'm fucking Mark Twain. I don't know.
That's final answer?
Yeah, fuck it.
That is wrong. Bill, who is it?
Isn't it F. Scott Fitzgerald?
That is correct. It is F. Scott Fitzgerald.
I've never read it.
Just started getting into books, man.
I hope this doesn't turn you off of it.
Well, no, but that's like grade 11 make you read kind of thing.
Yeah.
I never read that book. I just fucking I skimmed through it and just failed the test.
All right, well, here's where we stand. This isn't bad. So it is 10-3. However,
it's not bad.
However, some of these questions could turn in your favor, so don't panic yet, Cody. There's still a chance here. This question goes back to Bill. We'll see how, I know, and I'm making an old joke. I know how old Bill is, but see if you remember this too here, but or how not hip he is. But Bill, in what year was the first iPhone released?
Oh, see, I never had one.
A chance for a steal.
2006.
Is that your final answer?
Final answer.
That is incorrect. Cody, can you steal it and start closing the gap?
2004.
Is that your final answer?
Yeah.
Oh, also wrong. Bill was closest. The answer is 2007.
Dang.
So close.
And you know what? I've never owned an Apple phone either.
I haven't either. So, but I just know that
Android for life.
Yeah.
Yes, I love my Samsung. I love my Samsung. I have the flip. I have the Z Fold. I love this thing. It's actually pretty cool.
I have I have a Pixel, but it's a Pixel 7. I've already paid it off. I could get a new one whenever I want.
There you go. Yeah, I'm not going to fault you for that, but that's okay. It was a good guess. So let's see. We are back to Cody's question. Now, if you get this, I'll be interested to know. But which fashion brand is known for its double G logo?
Oh, I know this.
Oh boy. Well, you're married. You have your wife. I'm assuming you would.
No. I actually I came across it the other day in trivia.
Oh, I was gonna say, do you buy that stuff for you? Is that what you're telling us?
I can't afford the purses.
Gucci.
Is that your final answer?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's Gucci, as you can tell Bill's reaction. So that's a good. You needed that. That's huge.
I was like, man, that's the only thing I can think of with the G.
Well,
that's good.
The question was, if you look at the Gucci label, there's 2 G's.
Mm-hmm.
And the second G is his actual first name. He was like,
yep.
Guccione Gucci, or like it's a long Italian, but it's his second name.
Oh.
Okay.
2 G's.
All right, this is an interesting one. This is a good one. And I'm really curious. I think Bill's the guy. We're going to call you the professor, too, because you know a lot of stuff. I've never heard of this either, so maybe you'll know it. I don't know. I have the answer, and this is just what it says. But, Bill, what type of pastry is made to create profiterole rolls?
Oh, profiteroles.
Profiteroles, yes, thank you.
Sorry, what is the exact phrasing of the question?
What type of pastry is made to create those?
Oh, they're like little like cream puff kind of things that you put in your mouth. Like
they got a name though. Yep, they got a name.
They have appetizers.
That's your final answer?
Yeah.
No, Cody. Can you steal and get another point in your favor? This is a hard one. Can you steal here? This is what pastry is made to make profiteroles?
I don't know. From his description, I'm gonna go with cannolis.
Final answer.
Yeah.
No, they're made of pastry and they're filled with cream. I don't. What the hell is it called?
So they're called. If I'm saying this right, it's a French word. It's chou or chew. CHOUX.
Shoe.
See, you said that, Bill, and I was like, cannoli. My brain was like, cannolis? I'm like,
shoe is just what it's made of. They squeeze it out of a bag and.
There you go.
All right. I've
All right,
watched
so
more. I've watched more Food Network than anybody.
Good. All right. Well, this is good. Now, this is maybe Cody's question. I'm hoping maybe this will be up your wheelhouse too. But Cody, what does the car company BMW stand for in English?
Ah.
I know Bill's gonna know this.
Belgian motor vehicle.
Final?
Yeah.
Nope.
Damn.
Bill?
Bohemian Motor Works.
That is correct.
What'd you say, Bill?
Bohemian Motor Works.
Oh,
Yeah.
Okay, a little other trivia. What does
BMW? I don't know why I went V.
What does Volkswagen mean?
Oh, I used to know this. I can't remember anymore.
It's German. Volkswagen means
Volkswagen.
Car of the people.
That's right. Yep. Oh boy. Are we back to Bill, I think, right? Yeah. How are you at TV trivia, Bill? We'll see if he knows this one. This is a good one. Not many people know this.
I was going to say, it depends. If it's post about 2005, then I'm useless. But if it's
this is involving the TV show Friends.
I've never seen an episode.
Perfect. So then I'm going to ask you, maybe Cody will know this. He can steal it. But so, Bill, tell me, what is Chandler Bing's middle name?
Dave.
Final answer?
Final answer.
That is wrong. Cody, can you steal? You need this point.
I always thought the show was stupid. I never started watching it.
Michael.
It's not horrible. That's your final answer.
Yeah.
Oh, it's so close. You're both wrong. It's Muriel.
A woman's name?
It started with an M, but I couldn't remember.
That's the joke in the series. I've seen the
joke?
series. That's the joke. Yep.
Is that like in Seinfeld when they found Kramer's name was Cosmo?
Pretty much. Yeah. That's some idea. Yep.
Yeah, I don't think I've ever seen an entire. After 5 minutes, Lisa Kudrow makes me cringe.
Oh, gotcha. All right. Well, that's fair enough. Let's see. We're back to Cody. This is really going to be huge, but all right, here we go. Cody, what word means a coffee maker and a tool to clean your drains?
Can you say that again, please?
Sure. What word means both a coffee maker and a tool to clear drains?
Pipe cleaner.
Final?
Yeah, sure.
No, Bill, can you steal?
Well, I've got a couple ideas, but I've never heard of I've never heard of a coffee maker called a snake. I'll say snake.
Final answer?
Or plunger. Is there a coffee maker called plunger?
Well, I can only accept one answer. So
Plunger is my final answer.
Plunger is the correct answer. You just
wow.
Yeah, he pulled it. Wow, look at that. Oh man. All right.
but does plunger come from the French? Like plonger?
I think it's something along those.
Plonger means to go into water. That's what that means. Yeah. Okay.
All right. Oh, here we go. We're back to Bill. Now, again, this is the old time, but you might know some of these. And Cody, you ready to steal? You might be able to know this answer if he doesn't get it, but I had a feeling he's going to get it. The score is 12-4. Not terrible. Anything can still happen.
Bill's bringing belt to ass right now.
Well,
right now, but
put it this way. I've got 2 degrees and a college diploma. A lot of shit is up here.
Not that he's bragging, but you know.
No. And honestly, most of the stuff I got, I don't remember because I drank it down my throat and it went out my head. So
there you go.
He's like, you simpleton.
Yep.
I'm just playing, Bill. I'm just playing.
No. But I always tell my students, if you can get a job doing manual labor or something with your hands, that you become the boss, people come after you. Hey, I always say in an office, who's the most important person? The photocopier or repairman.
Yep.
Always the most important guy. So I'm no air in the nose with me.
Except in this case, when you have a network to run, who's most important? Oh, that'd be the president of the company. Oh, wait, that's me. No.
Somebody puffing his chest.
I'm just kidding. No, I'm teasing. All right, we'll see how Bill's knowledge goes because this is more modern knowledge. Let's see. Now, again, I think, Cody, you could probably steal this, so just be ready. I'm going to say this so everybody can get the question right. But, Bill, the question is, a camera inspired the original logo of what social media platform?
Instagram.
Final answer?
Final answer.
That is correct. Wow. Okay, you didn't hesitate on that one.
Well, I have a buddy that keeps sending me all the time little reels or whatever. I don't use Instagram.
Okay, but you just know by associating. Yeah,
just
okay.
by the logo. Yeah.
Okay. Well, here's a good comeback for Cody. I think you might know this. I'm hoping. I hope I'll see how this goes. So, Cody, which sign of the zodiac is represented by a crab?
This is the dawning of the age of Aquarius. No, I don't know if it is.
Okay, good. Well, you won't be able to steal. Let's see. You don't have to steal if you don't know. You can also pass on that too, Bill. But we'll see, Cody. We'll give him a second to think about it.
Oh yeah. It just popped in my head.
Yeah, that's a good song.
I only know what I am. I only know I'm a Gemini.
I'm a Leo, so
yeah,
which probably explains a lot to some people, but so they say.
I only know a handful of signs, and none of them are a crab.
Okay, you could take a guess. Maybe it'll be right. You just want to throw a word out there. It could be. You never know.
Capricorn.
Final answer?
Yeah.
That is incorrect. Do you know it, Bill, or do you want to pass?
I'll take a guess. I'll say Sagittarius.
That's your final answer?
Final answer.
That is incorrect. Cody was closer. What's one of the biggest diseases that we face, especially in this country?
Crabs.
Not that, but it's usually some of it's not curable.
Cancer.
There you go. Cancer. Yep.
Okay.
So it's hard though. It's a hard one. But
the thing is, if you're big with astrology, it's a piece of cake. But
which I'm not. I'm just again. I am just the moderator. I have the questions and the answers. So I probably could have got that one. But we're back to Bill. So Bill's the knowledgeable one. This is a great question for Bill. And again, Cody, if you want to steal, you can. But I don't know. I wouldn't have known this answer anyway. But so Bill, you say you like to watch a lot of food and all this kind of stuff, and you know this thing. So tell me, which British chef ran a 3 Michelin-starred restaurant called the Fat Duck?
Le Gros Canard.
That's your final answer?
No. Le Gros Canard means fat duck in French.
Oh. Okay. I didn't know that. I didn't know that.
Gordon Ramsay.
That's your final answer?
Final answer.
It's a good answer, but that's not the right one. And Cody, do you know, or do you want to? You can pass if you don't think you have a chance on it. It's up to you. I had never heard of this guy myself, but
I'm trying to. All right, so like he probably wasn't trying to think of his name. He's a short, fat dude with black hair.
That narrows it down. Yeah.
I don't remember his name.
Okay, there's no shame in passing.
I'll pass. I don't know.
All right, the answer was Heston Blumenthal.
Oh, nope.
You see, that's what I'm saying.
I might know the name, but he's not like, cooking up pancakes on TV or anything.
Well, now Cody actually lucks out because now the question bounces back. This should be fairly simple, and I'll pay careful attention. I think you can get it because I know Bill will steal this. Your question is, the term Grand Prix was first used in a motor race in which country?
France.
Final answer?
Yes.
And look at Cody coming back. That is a huge point that is needed. He is closing the gap.
5, baby.
I was actually going to say Monaco.
Oh, so you would have got that wrong. Okay, well, he needed that point. So now we're looking at 13-5. Again, it's not unrealistic. It's not unrealistic. And again, like I said, everybody pay attention because whatever some person doesn't know, the other one can steal, and you might find it comes in your favor. So, we're back to Bill. Now, again, you like food. There's another food question. Bill, which spice powder is a mix of turmeric, fenugreek, chili, and cumin?
Curry.
Is that your final answer?
Final answer.
That is correct. Curry powder is the answer.
The thing with curry powder is there isn't any one recipe of it. If you go to the different regions of India, everyone has a different.
That is true. But you're good. You got the answer. Now, Cody, don't fear because this is a great question. Even I know this. I haven't watched for a long time. But the question is, what does WWE stand for?
World Wrestling Entertainment.
Final answer?
Yep.
That is correct. There you go.
I haven't watched it since it's flipped from WWF.
Right. But I knew that too. But again, you never, you don't go back.
Yeah. Do you know why they had to change it?
No.
Because it was it was like an animal organization. They had the same.
Oh, that's right. I remember that story. Yeah.
Yeah, they had the same fucking because it was the World Wrestling, Wrestling
Federation.
It used
Yeah.
to be the Wildlife Federation, the World
That's what
Wildlife.
the-
So
yeah.
they sued them and they
They see there's a huge lawsuit and to settle. They just had to,
Because
yeah.
It was something about the WWF, the wrestling had the rights around the world, but the animal guys had it in the States, I think.
Yeah,
Something
so
like
it didn't,
that. Something like
and
that.
most of their profiteering was in the States, so like they kind of that's why.
They had to switch it up or whatever.
Yep. All right, there you go. Perfect. That brings Cody back. Here's a good one for Bill, which this is also very interesting. Yeah, Pig Loss is coming back. Hold on. Yep. I'll
Let's
have to
see if
play
he's all
catch up.
stuffed up. Let's see if he got into a little bit of a bruising.
Yeah, it could be. All right, Bill, here we go. Tell me, which aniseed flavored drink is the national drink of Greece?
What? Sorry, what drink?
Which
What?
aniseed flavored
Oh.
drink is the national flavored drink of Greece?
Which
Or
Aeneas?
Anise, is that how you say it? Okay. Cody, you can steal if he doesn't know it, but I don't know.
I don't know. Milkshake.
Final answer?
Yeah, I don't know.
That's wrong. Cody, you can steal or you can just pass if you don't think you know it.
I'm gonna just pass on it.
All right, the answer is ouzo. Ouzo is the
Oh, alcohol. Oh,
alcohol. Yeah.
I was thinking of like a breakfast drink.
That's okay. Well, that just says, you know. Okay, who we back? Oh, we're back to Cody. Now, Cody might know this. I know Bill will probably steal this, but Cody, this is your chance. You can close the gap further. This is going to give it away anyway, but which Tesla CEO also co-founded PayPal?
Elon Musk.
Final answer?
Yes.
And he also purchased the social media platform known as Twitter, which is now known as X, for $44 billion. $44 million, excuse me. Yeah, there you go.
Does he own YouTube? Who owns YouTube?
No, Google actually owns YouTube right now.
Google actually owns it. Oh, okay.
Yep, they bought him out. Yep. Mm-hmm. Perfect. There you go. Okay. Well, this is actually gonna be good for probably Bill and not so much for Cody. But again, he could steal. Who never knows? Because I see the questions. I'm not trying to psych you guys out, but since Bill's the smarter of the two, I want to see him answer this other question. But Bill, your question is, what is pop short for in the term pop culture?
Popular.
Is that final answer?
Final answer.
Yep, there you go. That is correct. Okay.
That honestly would have been my guess too. So
there you go. Well,
at least I was on the right track.
You got a chance to make it up. I don't know if this is going to make you feel any better, Cody, but you got to tell me, what is singer Rihanna's birth name?
Good luck on this. What? Unless you're a fan.
Bianca Sinclair. I don't know.
That's a great opportunity guess, but no. Bill, do you want to steal it, or do you even want to try?
Shaniqua.
That's a good guess. No, the answer is Robin Fenty.
Oh. Robin Fenty.
Yep.
All right. It's Riri. It's Riri, bitch.
That's okay. Oh, he knows that much. There you go. Ooh, now we're getting kind of fancier here. Bill, tell me which course is the Masters golf tournament held?
The Masters is it's in Georgia. What's it called? This is where my fog brain goes. Augusta National.
That is the correct answer. Augusta National is the correct answer.
Yeah.
Look at that. Ooh, Cody, this is another pop culture one. Even I know this answer, and I can give you a tidbit, which probably won't help you anyway. But which late rock star is the grandfather of actress Riley Keough? And she's actually the same age as I am.
Who's Riley Keough?
She's an actress.
Okay, all right. Great.
You said rock star?
He's a very famous late rock star. He's deceased. Yep.
Her grandfather?
Like recently deceased? I'm going to go with Ozzy.
Final answer? Recently? No, it's not recently. Just to That's the only hint I'll give you. I'll give you the last hint. The clue is in the word is the late rock star, as in rock and roll.
I don't know.
All right. Okay, pass. Bill, do you want to take a shot at it?
Chuck Berry.
Final answer?
Final answer. That's
good. That's not bad. That's incorrect. His famous hit, one of my favorite. Well, I have a lot of favorite songs, but you ain't nothing but a hound dog. They're rocking all the time.
Crying all the time.
Crying all the time. Thank you. I always get those lines mixed up.
Yeah.
So the answer is Elvis Presley.
Elvis Aaron Presley.
Damn.
Is that a twin? Didn't he have a twin that died at birth?
Yes. Yep.
Yeah.
Yes. Riley Keough is the daughter of Lisa Marie Presley.
Oh, okay.
Well, she actually just died this past, 2 years ago now? Something like that.
Yeah, within the last little while.
Yep. That's not bad. It's a tough one. I only know because I liked her on the Amazon series, Daisy Jones and the Six. That was actually not a bad. I didn't finish it, but I saw most of it.
Never heard
right,
of her. She's too recent.
She's my age. She's exactly my age.
No, but or she hasn't been in a horror movie.
No, she hasn't done that. So yeah, she's like relatively, I guess you could say, newer to acting. So I guess that kind of makes sense. Oh boy, poor Cody. This is just hurtful here. Bill, or is this for who's the question too? Is it Bill or for Cody? I lost track. Oh, it's Bill, right?
It's Bill's question.
And this is such a hard question, but Bill, can you tell me how many colors there are in the rainbow?
7.
Is that your final answer?
Final answer.
That is correct. It is 7. Poor guy.
I actually knew that one.
No, I was literally counting them in my mind.
Yeah, you have to. Well, now Cody, if it makes you feel any better, we go from that question to your question, which is, Dua Lipa's song "Dance the Night" is from which movie?
Who's Dua Lipa?
Oh gosh. Okay, you're not going to steal then. Okay.
From what movie though? That could be any movie though.
It's a fairly recent movie. I'm gonna give you a little bit of help. I'll give you one more hint. Just to be fair, Bill, I know you got a sizable lead, so don't fault me for this. I want to give you one more hint, just to give me an extra point. Think of this song. Da 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 da. It's fantastic. I made
Barbie.
of plastic. Barbie is the answer. Yes.
I've actually never seen that movie, so I wouldn't have known that.
I saw it once. I don't remember that song, but I hope that it would help you. So I got to give you a bone. That's like a mercy. That's like a mercy point.
Yeah, it was a little. You threw me a bone. You put the lotion in the basket.
Yeah.
I actually haven't seen Barbie. I didn't.
I've been using this line, so he'll get this. Everybody says famous movie quotes. Mine has been, "It puts the lotion on the skin, or it gets the hose again."
Okay, that's not a Silence of the Lambs reference.
No, but he said he put the lotion in the basket. That's what he said.
Yeah.
But still, okay. Back to Mr. Bill here. Oh dear Lord, this is just not fair. I feel like I did not stack these questions, by the way.
Oh yeah, but Cody didn't have to figure out what a shoe for that pastry.
That's true. But see, now when you hear this question, and you're gonna be so upset, Bill, how many seasons are there in 1 year?
Is it a leap year? No,
that doesn't matter.
1, 2, 3, 4. 4.
4 is the correct answer, yeah. And then
Cody, solve for X.
Not quite. This is more children's reference. Sorry, Cody, what is Bluey's dad's name?
Papa.
That's
your final answer?
Yeah.
No, Bill, do you know it? Can you steal it?
Ella didn't watch it. She watched Peppa Pig. So I'll say I'll say Dave.
That's his favorite answer. No, the answer is Bandit, but good guess.
Bandit?
Oh dear Lord, this is hurtful. This is really going to make Cody hurt. I really did not stack these questions, I promise. And I know this is going to be anyway. You'll figure it out. Bill, your question is: what game is Princess Peach originally from?
Candyland.
Final answer?
Yeah, final answer. I don't
know.
No,
Cody, what is it?
Mario.
It's the Super Mario Brothers. I'll give it to you. There you go. I felt so bad. I'm like,
to me, Bill, or you really? Did you really? Didn't know?
I don't play video games.
He doesn't play games, so he doesn't know. Yeah.
I was like, wait a minute. He's being nice right now.
No.
All right, now
my 10-year-old would have got it. I don't.
Oh, all right. We're gonna give this question to. Oh wait, where did you go? I had to add you to stage. There you are. You okay there, Nancy?
Yeah.
Did you?
Okay.
I heard you started a fight.
Yeah.
Sort of. Well,
Yeah.
we decided that if you get this, you're kind of obviously behind a little bit, but you can catch up with this question. Bill picked out the question for you. If you get it right, you get 2 points. I'm going to say 4 points if he gets this right, because I mean.
Oh, I forgot about that. Yeah.
Let's see. So, Big Hoss, what's the capital? What is the capital of Canada?
Damn.
Oh, this will be good.
Okay. For 1 point, what is a city in Canada?
A city in Canada? Toronto.
Oh, there you go.
All right, I'll give you one for that. So are you gonna give us on the capital one?
Sorry, Toronto is the capital of the province of Ontario, but it is not the national capital.
Don't make his head pop though, Bill.
I don't know.
The answer was Ottawa. All right, let's see. Now we got to re-rotate this. I'm actually, since you came in late and we got to play a little catch-up, I'm going to give Big Hoss this question. Everybody else probably could steal it. I have to have the full answer. I will not accept the half answer. It's got to be the full name of this, okay? You ready, Big Hoss?
Yeah.
What is the name of Harry Potter's school?
Hogwarts.
I need the full name. What is it known as? Of what? All right, let's put a vote. Do we mercy throw him this point? Because I need to get the name.
No. It needs to be the full name.
All right. Sorry.
I'm not being a hard ass. It's just it's the name. and if it helps, I've never read the books or seen a movie.
Cool.
I've seen the movie and the books. I just can't remember.
Oh, Lord.
It was always Hogwarts. That's what it was always.
It is, but it's a school of
witchcraft and wizardry.
There you go. I'll give you that. That's good. Good enough. Okay.
I was going to say Institution of Magic.
That works too. Well, he gets institutionalized, but anyway. Okay. Okay. Well, this is a Bill's alley. You're old enough, definitely, for this. So, Bill, can you tell me what does Dr. Seuss's character Sam I Am want to serve?
Green eggs and ham.
That is correct. Where are we at? All right. So now this will make Cody feel better since we're at this stage of the game. So Bill is currently at 19 points. Cody is at 9, and Big Hoss is at 3. So at least it's a little more, open.
How about this? How about this? If I get 20, I'll stop, and we'll see who gets 20 first between the two of them.
Okay, and then we can have like a showdown.
My phone battery's already pretty low, so I don't even know how much more.
You don't have a plug?
I got a plug for him.
Yeah,
it's plugged in. It's still just draining fast. I got 10. Like I said, I'm going to about dead. So,
all right, let's go. We'll be done with these soon. Who are we back? Oh, we're back to Cody. Well, should be a good point. We'll get right to it. Cody, which member of the Scooby-Doo gang typically wears a purple dress?
It's Daphne.
Daphne is correct. Strike him with 10.
What's the name of the other chick?
Velma.
Oh, Velma. That's it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Velma wears orange, Shaggy wears the green, and Fred wears white.
And I've seen Velma with the glasses in the. Oh wait, that was the wrong. I saw that online. Never mind. Anyway, there was a version of that. Sorry. Anyway, I
was going to say you saw the upskirt version.
I realized. Oh, this is not the wholesome children's version. Okay. So. Now, this is for Big Hoss. Now, he should know this. I hope he knows this. If not, maybe Cody will know this. But pay attention, you could steal it. But for Big Hoss, who was the first Marvel character to appear in Fortnite?
I don't play Fortnite, so I don't know.
Are you going to pass?
Yep.
All right, Bill probably won't know the answer, I'm assuming, right?
I'm going to guess Iron Man.
Final answer?
Final answer.
All right, Cody, can you snag another point?
Cody, you mean I got it wrong?
I'm going to go with Black Panther.
Is that your final answer?
Yep.
No, that is incorrect.
Hey.
The answer is the man that wields the gauntlet that holds the Infinity Stones.
Thanos.
The villain of the Marvel Universe. It is Thanos, yes.
Oh.
Sorry, moving along. Yep, moving along. Taskmaster Bill, since you're a movie, you should know this one. What type of fish is Nemo?
Oh, I don't know.
Ooh.
He is a salmon.
Final answer?
Final answer.
All right, now I gotta flip a coin though, because now you both know obviously somebody knows the answer, right?
Yeah.
We'll go Cody. Hey, I didn't go to you. All right, goes to Cody by default.
I was
You didn't
about to
raise
say
your hand.
clownfish, dude.
He didn't raise your hand, so that goes to Cody. Look at that. Okay.
We had to raise our hand, motherfucker. Tell us this shit.
I was
He
trying
did
to
say who
determine-
knows the right answer.
Yeah, I said, but who? Yeah, so to be fair. All right. Okay, now it's Cody's question. Oh boy.
Sorry, what was
Well-
the answer? What kind of fish is it?
Clownfish.
Clownfish.
Oh, okay.
You're funny, right? So Cody, what was the title of Taylor Swift's first album? This is great. Clearly,
Dude, my
you're not a
sister
Swift.
had this album listened to it all the time too.
I was gonna say clearly you're
Um,
not the Swiftie, but yeah.
I'm just gonna throw it out there. Teardrops on my guitar. I don't know.
Final answer?
Yeah.
That is wrong. Big Hoss or Bill? Anybody? Can you steal?
I got it. It's called Pure
What is it?
Shit. Pure Shit.
Finally, that's wrong. Big Hoss, do you know it?
No.
I'm gonna say no. Okay, so the answer is Taylor Swift's name of her very first album was called Taylor Swift.
Oh, self-titled.
Yeah. So, oh, Big Hoss though. How about a redemption question? Tell me, Big Hoss, in SpongeBob SquarePants, what animal is Squidward?
Squid.
That's your final answer?
He said Squidward, right?
Yeah, but I'm asking the animal. That's your final answer?
Yes.
That is incorrect. Anybody else know it? Raise your hand. Cody, what is it?
Octopus?
Octopus is the answer. Squid is a different breed.
No, that is a fucking squid.
No. The answer
Yo,
says
I was
octopus.
with you, bro. I was with you. I was with you. They
It
throw-
says octopus. And not Octopussy, Octopus. That's a different movie.
I think
Yeah.
you're wrong.
As you said, that's a James Bond film.
I got the questions right here. So anyway, moving along. So I want to try to keep the score again.
Wrong. Squid.
Okay, well, you can challenge the debate team later. Anyway, moving along. We're back to Bill. Ooh, movie one again. Bill, what movie does Michael Jordan and Bugs Bunny star in?
Space Jam.
That is the answer.
Yep,
Now you're
yep,
at 20.
yep.
Do you want to defer then?
I want now those two to get to the see who finishes the line first.
All right, so we're going to pause Taskmaster Bill. So now it's up to Cody and Big Hot. Oh, dear Lord. To see who can catch up to 20 here. Although Cody's the closest. At what are you at, 12? Yeah, all right. And it's your question. Oh, well. Cody, how many legs does a spider have?
Has 8.
And it's the correct answer. We're going to do a little bit of a speed round so we can rifle these through. Big Hoss. Which grumpy Sesame Street resident lives in a trash can?
I know his name.
It'd be helpful if you say it here. What?
Grouch.
Well, that's what he is. What's his name?
Oscar.
Come on, you must have seen it.
Bro,
he's
hold
going
on.
to
There's people in the
friend.
background. I'm
Whoa.
gonna call interference.
I'm awarding that point. Yeah, it goes to Cody. That's a foul.
That's an interference, bro.
No. All he did is he phoned a friend.
Yeah,
Yeah.
literally. Okay. Yeah, can't do that. Sorry.
Well, you didn't tell us
Um.
part of the rules at the beginning.
All right. Well, then
You
I'm gonna. I'll tell you what. Since he did that, I'm gonna give this question back to Big Hoss to save Cody. So, Big Hoss, I'm gonna go back to you again. How many members does South Korean band BTS have?
It has 3.
7.
I'm asking him. I want to give it to Big Hoss. I figured. What'd you say?
7.
3.
Well, Big Hoss is actually right. It is 7.
Oh,
Wow.
Nice. So I don't
Okay.
know BTS.
You know what? Let's do this. Since we're playing speed round, I'm going to ask the question. If you know it, wave your hand so I see you. Let's do that. We'll
Oh,
play
it's like
fair.
a buzzer.
Why don't
Yeah.
you just shout out? Whoever shouts it first.
Well, because it could be. I want to keep this a little more civil so that we're not both yelling over each other, so I can hear.
So
Because then they're
next
going to
week-
say, "Well, I said it first."
next week we have to buy those little dingy things.
We can get one. I saw them actually at the dollar store. I might go pick up a couple. So, all right. So this is an open question. So either one, raise your hand or put your hand up, and I don't want anybody just straight up. All right. In Diary of a Wimpy Kid, what is Manny's nickname for Greg? If neither knows it, we can pass it.
Pass.
I'm a pass.
Cody? All right, next question. Okay, here's a good one. Ready? Hands ready. What do caterpillars turn into? Cody,
I had
Butterflies.
my hand up first.
you can't say that.
I had my hand up first.
You gotta wait till I acknowledge you. You did not wait till I acknowledged you.
Well, I had my hand up first, so pay attention, Sam Crow.
All right, well, don't answer until I acknowledge you.
In my defense,
All
I
right.
thought you were a big hoss too.
That's for. I'll say your name. Okay. Who wrote Charlie and the Chocolate Factory?
Oh, good one. That's a classic story.
Anybody?
Pass.
I can tell you.
Pass.
All right, I'm gonna give the point to Bill. Who is it?
Roald Dahl.
That is correct. Let's see. We're almost to the bottom here. We guys gotta catch it. Oh, okay. What is the name of the fairy in Peter Pan? Cody.
Tinkerbell.
Tinkerbell is correct. All right, come on, Big Hosh, you can do this. Okay, which city was the first modern Olympic Games held?
Oh,
Cody, well, you raised your hand. You know it?
fuck. Rome.
That's a good guess. No, Big Hoss, can you steal it?
Think of your previous answer in this round.
Oh. Nice.
You know the answer?
No.
It's a famous legendary city, but you can't phone a friend.
Yeah.
It's been a minute.
It's what?
Bye.
You can't phone a friend. I said that's all. You can't. So if you don't,
Before
the
that,
answer is no. That's fine. You know what the answer is, Bill? What is the answer?
Athens.
Athens is correct. The Greek games, the first one was held there. Okay,
And they used to wrestle naked.
they did.
Mm-hmm.
We might bring that back, but anyway.
Okay, Cody versus Big Hoss.
Yeah, I like that one actually. Yeah. In soccer, how many players are on the field for each team?
All right, I know that too.
Cody.
7?
I have my hand up,
Final?
motherfucker. I'm done.
All right. Well,
I had it up. I had my hand up like this. That is not fair. I'm done.
Well, he's wrong. So what's the answer? Okay. Well, anyway. Okay, Bill. What's the answer?
11.
11 is the correct
11.
answer. We'll give you that point. All right. Let's see. All right. We'll go back to we're gonna pull Bill back in because obviously Big Hoss is going to do that. So
Is he really pissed, or did he want an excuse to leave?
he does that. I don't know anymore. And frankly, like I said, we're just
there
playing.
was a camera delay on his end, I think.
Well, and also because he's got the camera up, so there's like the black, like he's not in the frame. I can't see him when his hands what he's doing is it's kind of like this out here, and then it comes in. You got to come straight at the camera. I can't see you.
but
like that,
my
yeah.
phone is legit about to die.
Okay, we can end it here. Actually, obviously, you're probably gonna guess who the winner is tonight, just because.
Bill? Kudos to you, my friend.
Oh, you know what? Well, thank you, Cody. It's a great first time, other than seeing you snore. So next week, I will be the host. I'll pick out 25, 30 questions. You guys will have to be, and that's what the winner gets. The winner gets to be the host.
How is that fair that I put my hand up twice and you
Okay.
ignore me both times?
First of all,
all right, guys, I'll get
Cody's
to
gonna check out. We'll answer that. Hold on. All right, good night, Cody. There, we already
Have a
crowned
good
Bill the
night.
winner because he's got a sizable lead. Good night, Cody. We'll catch up with you later.
Good night, Cody.
Well, there's two reasons for that. See, that's the first one. Now, when you wave there, because of your frame, I only see you this much. Your hand is outside of the frame coming in.
My hand was above my head.
I know, but by the time it gets there, the second part of that, there was a camera delay, so you freeze framed, and I didn't see it until after it caught up. It lagged, and at that point, Cody had stretched out already. That's why
I'm almost wondering, Haas, can you flip your camera so at least it's the other way so we can?
I never tried it.
Usually, that's
Yeah.
better. That I have the full screen. Now, if you raise your hand anywhere, I can see the whole frame. Yeah, like I can see if you stick your hand out. That's what I'm doing. There you go. Well, just for fun, we'll go a few minutes because I got a few more questions. We're gonna make this. We won't score it. We're just gonna see who knows more because we already crowned Bill as the winner. Congrats to Bill, the current title champion.
Are we doing it next week? We're at the same time.
We could do that. Yeah, we could do that. I'm open to whatever you guys want to do.
why don't we make Sunday nights trivia night or games?
We could do that. Yeah, our goal is to kind of it's like an open form. We're going to rotate things, so we're probably going to do that because I'd like to get more of these, as long as we have enough people to play.
Strip
But we
poker.
could, yeah, we could do that too. But we got just a few questions left. I want to rattle these off, you guys. Well, just for fun, we'll see who can. And we will do the. Oh wait, my thing froze. Hold on. We will do the. Now that Big Hoss's hand, I can see your hand all the way across. So put your hand up at least in frame. There, I can see the elbow. I'll take that anyway. That works. There we go. And we'll see who can answer. And we'll just for fun, I'll tally at the bottom. This is just a fun thing. It doesn't matter, but I'm going to rattle these through. One answer each. Now, what we'll do is for this last, we'll call it the speed round. You can answer the question. If you choose the answer, they'll get it wrong. You get deducted a point, though. We'll make this more competitive.
Well,
Okay?
well, I was going to say, to save time, why don't you ask the question and we both give our answer and you say who's right?
We could do. Well, we're going to do that, but we can also have a chance. If you think you know what you want to steal, you say, "I think I can do it."
Oh, okay.
And if because you both might be wrong, and if someone else wants to try again, but if you try to guess it and you get it wrong, you forfeit a point. So like you could go backwards. We'll do that as like a penalty thing, but we'll do that. So yeah, first person, raise your hand. I'll ask you both. Give me an answer, one at a time though. All right. So we'll go with which boxer could float like a butterfly and sting like a bee? Yes, Bill.
Big Hoss will be wrong because at the time he said it, he was Cassius Clay.
What were you going to say, Big Hoss?
He was going to say Muhammad Ali. Yeah.
Actually, you're both right. Both answers are acceptable.
Well, they are acceptable, yeah.
So there you go. So now we got.
I don't know who he was when he said it. I don't know.
Okay, we each get a half a point for that one.
I'll give you half. Yeah, that's a correct answer. I'll give you half a point. All right. What tennis score always follows a deuce? Bill.
Advantage.
Advantage is correct. 1.5 there. 0.5 for Big Hoss. That's not too bad. Let's see. Oh boy. This might be harder for Big Hoss. These are all sports type questions, at least for these couple here. How many points is a touchdown worth in American football? Oh,
I'll let him take
yeah,
it.
I think he had you just by a second, Big Hoss.
2.
No,
I thought it was. Is that a field goal?
no, that's a safety.
That's a safety.
Oh, okay.
Field goal is 3. Big Bill, what is a touchdown worth?
Touchdown is worth 6 points.
6 points is correct. That's 2.5. All right, that's okay. Big Hoss, you can come back here. Now you might know this one, so be ready. Get ready to get your hand ready. What is the baseball term for hitting the ball over the fence? Big Hoss.
Foul.
That's your final answer?
I'm kidding. It's a touchdown. Not a
Final
touchdown.
answer?
Not a touchdown. A home run. I'm kidding.
Okay, oh my God. Like even Bill was sweating her like, this can't be good.
It's a
Foul
home run.
ball. Well, technically, foul ball could go over the fence, but
That's why
It
I was
is.
confused about that for a minute.
That's fair. That's fair. Okay, Bill.
yeah.
Or sorry, both of you guys. Which Open Tennis Championship is played on clay? Bill.
French Open.
That is correct. Not too far of a lead, though. You can do this, Big Hoss. Oh, this is a Big Hoss's alley. Come on, you got this. Get ready. Which video game company created the character Princess Zelda? Don't overthink it.
I got an answer.
Raise your hand. Bill.
Wouldn't that be Nintendo?
Nintendo is the correct answer. Let's see. We're gonna. Oh no, we'll do it. At which ancient Greek site is the Olympic torch lit? Bill.
Is it the Acropolis?
Final answer.
Final answer.
No. Now, Big Hoss, you can steal this, but if you get it wrong, you subtract the point. You can just forego if you don't know it.
Pass.
All right. The answer is Olympia.
Oh, Olympia. Okay, all right.
Yep. All right. In tennis, what number is represented by the term love? Bill.
0.
Nada. Correct. 5.5. Look at that. Okay. What is the scoring area of the American football field called? Big Hoss.
I'll let him take it.
He had it. Yep. End zone is correct. Look at that.
Look at that! Look at that! Somebody, did you play high school football?
No.
He's just used to scoring.
With girls or drugs?
Well, that could either way. And moving along.
I can either confirm or deny that.
Yeah, we'll leave that mystery to some mysteries there. Okay, Creator, Friends, and Classic are product lines of which toy?
Sorry, what is it?
Creator, Friends, and Classic are product lines of which toy?
I'll take a guess.
Okay, what's your guess?
Lego.
Lego is the right answer.
Hey.
Look at that. There, we're almost, yeah, this is gonna be tight. This is gonna be tight. We're getting pretty close, and we're coming down to I think we're coming to the final stretch here. This could be right down to the wire. Okay, well, this could be interesting. Which two letters in Scrabble have a value of 10 points each? Yeah, there's 26 letters in the alphabet, so you got like a two chance here, and I need both. Bill.
Q and X.
Final answer.
Final answer.
I have to give it incorrect because it's not the full answer. You have half of it right.
Oh.
So, Big Hoss, you have a chance. Do you want to steal it, attempt it? If you do, you get it wrong, you lose a point, and I need both. You're going to pass? Okay. So the answer was Q and Z.
I see. I thought it was Z.
You're close, yes.
I was debating, is it going to be... Yeah.
Here's a good one. Get your hands ready. Which Olympic sport is played with brooms and stones? Bill, sorry.
That would be the sport that was actually invented in Scotland, which would be curling.
Curling is correct. What is the golf term for a score of 1 under par? Bill?
Birdie.
Bye birdie. Yep. What is the tennis term for a serve that the opponent cannot touch? Bill.
Ace.
Ace is the place for the helpful hardware. How many rings are there on the Olympic flag? Big Hoss.
7.
Final answer?
Yes.
Incorrect. Bill.
6.
Final answer. If you get it wrong, it's the point.
Final answer.
That is also incorrect. Bill drops down a point. The answer is 5.
See, I thought it was 4 across the top.
Wow. So Big Hoss actually did you a favor there. He dropped the point down.
There you go.
On a U.S. Monopoly board, what color are Kentucky Avenue, Indiana Avenue, and Illinois Avenue?
I got to guess. Blue.
Final answer?
Final answer.
Incorrect. Big Hoss, if you want to steal, you can. It's
What
up
is
to
the
you.
question?
On the U.S. Monopoly board game, what colors are Kentucky, Indiana, and Illinois Avenue? They're all the same color because it's one group.
Purple.
That's your final answer.
Yes.
That is incorrect. You also lose a point. The answer is red.
I was going to say the other one might have been pink, but I don't know.
There is no pink, but I admire your thing. Okay, how many bases are there in baseball? Bill?
4.
There you go. Coming to the home stretch. You guys are getting close. You can do this. Lock in now, Big Hoss. Lock in. You could still come back here. My internet doesn't give me a hard time here. In what sport do players compete for the Stanley Cup? Bill?
The National Hockey League.
Yes, hockey is correct. Hockey is correct. Come on, Big Hoss. You can do it. Zone in. I think we're coming more to your wheelhouse here. Let me see. Okay. Oh, these are more like, this is funny. What don't invertebrates have? Bill.
Backbones.
Backbone is correct. What is the largest carnivore native to the UK?
Ooh. Largest carnivore.
That's a meat eater for you folks keeping score at home.
I don't know because I don't know if this one particular animal is in England, so I'm not going to answer.
You You never know, Big Hoss. Do you want to get get freaky? You want to pass?
Yeah.
Okay. The answer.
This won't count, but my guess was going to be bear, but I don't know if they have bears.
No, bear is the wrong answer. The answer actually was badger.
Badger? Really?
Yeah.
That's
Yep.
the biggest carnivore they got?
Apparently.
Wow. I was going to say Loch Ness Monster. But,
Never been proven, but okay. What is an adult female sheep called? Oh, he left. Okay, we're gonna throw this on Bill. We'll see how we'll test Bill's knowledge here.
Stag?
Nope. The answer is called an ewe.
Oh, EWE.
Yep.
Yeah. Okay.
All right. We'll see how. So now we'll play. And then Bill is the winner. So to kind of take you around the ring of honor, we're gonna have you. We'll challenge you with the rest of these questions and see how many you can get right here. I won't keep track if you don't want me to keep track.
I don't care. I have no ego. I don't care.
Perfect. What do you call animals that can live on land and in the water?
Bipeds. No, that's
Close.
walking. That's
Close.
walking.
Amphibians.
Oh, amphibians. Oh, shit.
Yep. What is the slowest animal in the world?
Sloth.
Yep, the three-toed sloth to be specific. But that counts.
I was going to say, is there more than one type of sloth?
I think there's different breeds. Yes.
Okay.
What does a giant panda mainly eat?
The plant with the palm leaves.
Close enough. It's bamboo shoots and leaves.
Bamboo shoots.
I know you know that. It's okay.
Well, it was those long green ones that they stick in their mouth.
Yeah, that's what. Anyway, which animal never sleeps?
Owl.
Close. They actually do sleep during the day. It's an American bullfrog.
Really?
Yep.
How does it re-energize?
I don't know. Probably what it eats. I'm guessing. I could be wrong, but
although some of those animals, the eye appears open, but they sleep. So I don't know.
What are baby goats called?
Kids.
That is correct. Which land animal has the longest lifespan?
Oh boy, tortoise.
The St. Helena tortoise. Yes, that's correct. Oh, too bad Big Hoss left. I would have asked him this question. What shape is wombat poop?
Diamonds.
That's not bad, but it's squares or cubes.
I was going to say square, but how would the body? That's why I said I had to have at least an angle down the chute.
Yeah, there is that. Which bird's eye is larger than its brain?
Well, ostrich.
Ostrich is correct. Where does a dog sweat from? Okay.
See, I never had a dog, so
I didn't know this, but okay.
Dogs sweat from their asshole.
Good guess, but no, paw pads was the answer.
Oh, really? They sweat? I didn't know that.
Apparently, that's what it says. Yeah.
That's why they're soft.
I guess makes sense, right? Think about it. What are male turkeys called?
Bastards. I don't know what
they're. Not bad. Gobblers was the answer we're looking for.
Gobblers?
Yep.
So just take this. If someone's called a cock gobbler, it's an animal term.
Pretty much. Yeah, if you think about it. If we're going to be technical, yes.
Yeah, because cocks and gobblers, like they're
exactly.
all part of the yeah.
Which flightless bird is from New Zealand?
Emu.
No.
Not the emu?
That's
kiwi.
Australia.
Kiwi.
The kiwi. The kiwi. Yep.
Oh, shit. Emu, kiwi. Okay.
And we're getting into some real interesting ones. I'm glad we kept going here. If you know this one, kudos to you. What color is a hippo's sweat?
Purple.
No. It says reddish or pink.
Really?
That's what I don't. Okay. What is the only mammal that can't jump?
Elephant.
That's correct. What color is a polar bear's skin?
Pink.
Good guess. No, black.
Really? I've never seen
Yep.
one. Oh, I've
What
seen them
rep-
up close. Yeah.
in the zoo? Yeah, see, they're there. What reptile is known for the ability to change its body color?
Chameleon.
Chameleon. Fireflies are also known by what name?
Firebugs.
Close. Lightning bugs.
Lightning bugs.
What animal species has the largest eyes?
Ostrich.
Good guess. No, it's the colossal squid.
Really? I gotta look that. I'm gonna look up in Google what a colossal squid looks like.
They're huge. They're like prehistoric looking type. I've seen photo. Yes.
Oh, really?
How many hearts does an octopus have?
How many arms? 8.
No, how many hearts? Ba-boom,
Oh,
ba-boom.
hearts.
Mm-hmm.
2.
Good try. 3.
Really? Three
Yep.
chamber. I guess it's because it's so big.
Yep, probably.
Okay, so
what
I was going to say, what's it called? The Colossus what?
Squid.
Oh, squid. Okay.
Mm-hmm. What baby animal is called a puggle?
Puggle?
Mm-hmm.
Uh,
There's 2 possible answers here.
Pigs.
It's a good try. The answer was platypuses and echidnas. Echidnas.
I think those are bugs.
Yeah, I don't. Okay.
Okay. Oh, I finally see what they look like. They're big suckers.
There you go. What continent is the capybara native to?
Capybara is Australia.
Final answer?
Final answer.
South America.
Oh, okay.
What is the name of the largest snake in the world?
Anaconda.
As I said, they just made a remake of this movie. Yep, Anaconda is correct.
Yeah, is it already out? The one with Jack Black?
Yep, it just came out on DVD. I saw it in the store when I was working today.
Oh, okay.
Pop culture. Let me see how many we got left. We'll do a couple more. I'm gonna see if I can find some.
I was gonna say, give me the Samuel Jackson version.
Here's let's see. Is this all pop culture film? Yeah, I'll run you through. Yeah, pop culture. We'll run you through these ones here, and then I think we're ready to wrap just for tonight because these are more. This will probably be more in your wheelhouse anyway. Yeah, it looks like it. Yeah, what the heck? We'll go through. Let's see this one down to. Maybe we'll save some of these. My internet will cooperate with me here. We'll go down to the next breaking point. All right, perfect. Yeah, okay, here we go. So some of these are pop culture, some music. A lot of these are movies and stuff, TV shows. So we'll see how many we can. Bill's pretty good with this stuff.
Well, I'm not good with modern music. I'm shit with that.
Perfect. Well, some of this is old school stuff, but
Okay.
and we're starting off with a banger because you've never seen the show. This is great. But what is the name of the New York coffee shop in Friends?
Oh, it's something Perks. Dripping Perk.
Close. It is Perk. What is it's a kind of a play on words of what's one of the biggest places in New York City?
Statue of Liberty.
Okay, not that. What's more forest, more greenery? People hang out outside. They take a walk.
Central Park. Central Perk.
Central Perk is there you go. Yep. Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Which book features twins Tweedledee and Tweedledum?
Grimm's Fairy Tales.
It's a good try. It's Through the Looking Glass and What Alice Found There.
Oh, see, I never read them. Yeah, I never.
Okay. Now this is a good one. I'll see if you know this one. The gong belongs to which section of an orchestra?
The brass section.
That's your final answer?
No, percussion section. I will go
because it's also considered like a cymbal. So yes, it's percussion. Mm-hmm.
Well, I initially thought brass because it is made of brass.
It's made of brass. Yeah, most people get that common misconception. But what is the third book in the Bridget Jones series?
Jen, what is the third book in the Bridget Jones series? Oh, she hasn't read it.
Wow. Okay.
Oh, she's read it. She just doesn't remember. I'll say, I'm Lonely.
Close. It's Mad About the Boy.
Mad About the Boy. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
All right. I can't say that I've read it or I've had any desire to read it.
Okay. Well, we're getting closer to you. Here's one. This is more pop culture. I don't know if you'll know this one, but which band was originally called Starfish?
Foo Fighters.
No, the answer actually is Coldplay, which I did not believe it. And son of a gun, my computer did something here. Hang on. We might have to time out because I hate when this does this. I don't know why it's doing. Oh, here we go. Hang on.
Is it glitching?
What it does is it goes like it's going to go into. Is it restarting? No, it's not restarting. What is it doing here? Hang on. It goes to sleep. I got it. Hang on.
Yeah,
it
goes to
kind of like.
And then you can't turn it back on. I've had that.
Yeah, there we go. Okay, I got it. All right, perfect. Oh, more book action. Who wrote the Jungle Book?
Oh, I saw the movie.
I did too, but yeah.
I saw the original old school one you can't show anymore.
Oh, okay.
I don't know. I don't know.
If I'm saying this right, it's Rudyard Kipling.
Oh, it's Rudyard Kipling. Yep.
Okay.
Yeah.
No worries. I'll message you.
My dad took me to see that one in the theater.
Oh wow. Okay. What city did the Beatles originate from?
Liverpool.
That's correct. And actually, fun fact: only Ringo is from Liverpool. The others were not technically from Liverpool, but not many people know that, honestly.
Oh, really? I see. I didn't. I knew that John and Paul were at school together.
Right.
But Ringo replaced Pete Best on drums, and he was like another band's drummer or something.
I just saw actually, Pete Best just died actually recently.
Not that long ago. Yeah.
Yeah.
And he actually didn't stop performing that long ago either.
No, he kept going. Yeah, which is awesome. There you go.
I think he needed the money.
Probably if he had the Beatles money, but we'll never know.
Yeah.
How many keys does a classic piano have?
36.
Oh, it's too low. 88.
Is it?
You gotta play 88 keys. Which animated movie does the Art Garfunkel song "Bright Eyes" come from?
Animated movie?
And I wouldn't know this either, honestly.
So it was Simon and Garfunkel, so it would have been the late 60s. Anastasia.
That's a good guess. That was made I think in the 70s, but the answer is Watership Down.
Oh, the one with the rabbit.
Yep.
It's the old Ray Bradbury. Okay.
Now, this is a good one too. What was Sherlock Holmes's address?
Oh, shoot. 12 Whitechapel Lane.
So close. It's 221B Baker Street in London.
Oh, Baker Street. That's it. Like if you've actually read the books, you would know that.
Yes, or seen the movies with anything.
I know, but I've seen a bunch of them. But that's one of those details.
That is true. Jason Bateman plays a money laundering financial advisor in which TV show?
Jason Bateman. Oh, Ozark.
She's right. Yep, Ozark is correct. Yep.
Yeah, I'll get my wife Jennifer just told me the answer. I had no idea.
I heard. That's why I said she's right. I heard her say it. Yeah, that's why I'm like, yeah.
I was gonna say Family Ties.
Oh no, no. Family Ties. He was like 6-7 years old at that. 8 years, 9-10 years old. So
yeah, but it was his sister that was in it, right?
Technically, I found out they're not related. Supposedly, I don't know if that's rumor or true. Really? They share. I don't know.
I always thought they were.
I did too, but supposedly that's not true. I have no idea. Of course, you never know what you read anymore. I don't know what to believe. But well, here's what going up your alley too. What decade was the band Aerosmith formed?
70s.
That is correct. Who was the first member of the
Aerosmith band? Was crap once they got off the booze.
Pretty much. Well, isn't that every band kind of usually better when you're drunker?
David Bowie got off the booze and he did all right.
That's true. Okay, there's some exceptions. Who was the first member of the Beatles to be married?
Ooh. John.
That is correct. John Lennon was the correct answer. I love this. Is a great one. Who leapt off a stadium roof during the 2017 Super Bowl halftime show? And I remember this.
Lady Gaga.
My wife says Lady Gaga.
Lady Gaga is correct. I remember that vividly watching that. Yep. Mm-hmm.
I would have been either going to the bathroom, getting food, or talking. I would not have been paying attention.
Well, at least you're honest. We'll give you that.
But I could probably tell you the game. It was at the 2017. I would have been Tom Brady era.
Yep. Yep, that was the, I believe, let's see, if it's 2017, that would have been the Eagles. That was a Super Bowl loss, 41 to 33.
Okay.
Yep. Now, I haven't seen this show either, but I've heard of it. Maybe you have seen it. I don't know. In Game of Thrones, who is Joffrey Baratheon's biological father?
The king.
Okay, he has a name, though.
I just guess.
Yeah.
Herbert.
It's Jaime Lannister.
Okay.
Oh.
I would have been long dead before I got that one.
Well, this is perfect. You got to know this one. Captain Kirk was the captain of what Star Trek starship?
The USS Enterprise. And today is William Shatner's 95th birthday.
I saw that, yeah. So sadly, too, after the passing of Chuck Norris dying, but, yeah.
And tell Haas he comes from Ottawa.
Okay. We'll play, like, can you guess where Bill Shatner's from? Where? Yeah, okay. And did you also know, you might know this little tidbit, he plays a role in the Halloween franchise, right?
Yeah, the mask.
Yep. The original mask was molded after his face. Yep. Mm-hmm.
If you want a good film to watch, he was in a 70s horror film called Kingdom of the Spiders.
I saw that. Actually, I think I saved it on my queue. I haven't watched it. I was intrigued by that, so I put it in my...
It's pure schlock, but it's fun.
Okay. All right. Well, here we are. Now we're coming into some movie ones. We can rattle these out. I think these will be more that you might know. At least these next few here. We'll do a few more yet. I'm going to skip that one because I don't know if you'll know that one anyway. But actor Debbie Reynolds was the mother of which Star Wars actress?
Carrie Fisher.
Yep, and they're actually both deceased now, honestly.
Carrie Fisher, she died a couple years ago, didn't she?
They died. She died, and then her mom, Debbie Reynolds had a heart attack, and then she died right after her daughter died. Like, they died, like, right in sequence.
Didn't Carrie Fisher have mental health issues?
I don't know, but she died because she had a heart attack on an airplane. She was up in the air, and because of the altitude.
I also figure maybe some addiction issues, perhaps.
I don't know, but the coroner said because you shouldn't have a heart attack when you're midair because obviously the pressure is different and it apparently affects your arteries and the blood, and I guess you kind of clot and everything too. So she had
especially if you're on blood thinners or anything like that, where you're up in the air. And
I think she was flying from like New York to California, LA, or back and forth. One of those two. She was on a flight somewhere, but she had a heart attack like mid-flight, and that's kind of what did her in. Unfortunately,
she's in my all-time favorite movie,
which is
The Blues Brothers.
I actually haven't seen that movie. I'll have to watch it. I know the song
verbatim. Okay, so The Blues Brothers, and have you seen Fletch?
It's been a while. I watched it back in the day. Yeah.
Oh, me and my friend can quote it. It's great.
I'll have to put it on the list.
It drives Jen crazy.
I'm sure it does. That's probably why you sleep on the couch most nights.
That's why it's got a big. The springs are a little dented in the middle.
Because that's your ass print. That's your butt cheeks. It knows you that well.
Yeah, it's molded to my behind.
Yeah. Let's see. Okay, these are easy ones too. The comedy movie "She's the Man" is based on which Shakespeare play?
Is it a Romeo and Juliet?
That's a good guess. No, it's based off the play Twelfth Night.
I've never seen it. Was that the one where Mel Gibson could think like women?
No, that's my favorite movie. That's What Women Want. She's the Man is the one. I believe it's the one. I think it was the one with Amanda Bynes. She impersonates a boy. She dresses up as one of the boys and something like that. I haven't seen it in a long time, but
Jen says that she's on a soccer team.
That's the one. Yeah, she impersonates the boys' soccer team, and yes, yep, that's the one. In the 1990s, what was Pixar's first feature-length movie? And I've seen this so many times, I can quote you the lines from this.
I wouldn't have seen it. What was that one with the robot?
There's a lot of them with the robots.
Yeah. Avatar. How about Avatar?
That's your final answer?
Yeah.
No, that was in the 2000s, but that's a good try. So in the 1990s, no, I didn't give the answer, but is your wife going to guess? Does she know it?
She said Toy Story.
I was going to quote the line, "You are a toy. You're not the real Buzz Lightyear. You're an action figure. You are a child's plaything." It is Toy Story. As I said,
I've never actually seen it all through. I've seen bits and snips, but like it predated my daughter, and then
Okay.
I didn't really have a reason to to watch it.
How much of a predate? Because I was gonna say, well, that's about. Well, let's see. Well, obviously your daughter's.
She's 10.
Oh, definitely, she's a lot younger than me. So yeah, I could go back. Yeah, that's a.
Yeah.
How old was I? I think I was 1995. I was 6 years old when that came out. That tells you how old I am.
I was 21. I ain't watching
Okay.
those.
Yeah, okay. Well, it wasn't bad, but I get it. Now this one's more up your alley, and if you don't know this one, I'm really gonna be shocked. This is one of my favorite series too. Who is the main character in the movie The Raiders of the Lost Ark?
Indiana Jones. I remember seeing the Temple of Doom in the theater.
They did that. I should do that when they did the old classic movies. I got to try that because they say it's like the best way to watch it.
When you see, I was sitting there as a, I don't know, 6-7-year-old watching when the Nazi's face melts.
Yeah,
And
that freaks you out. That's like,
that movie and Gremlins helped create the PG-13 rating.
I thought that's what. Yeah, I feel like there was a point to that. That makes a lot of sense. Yeah,
because back then either you were PG or you were R. Like there was no middle.
There was no middle ground. Yeah, basically that's how that worked. Yeah, that makes a lot of sense.
So like back in the day, you'd send your kid to the theaters and he could go see Jaws because it's PG.
Yep. Here's one. This is a classic, and everybody knows. Everybody should know this. What animal begins each MGM movie? Nope.
Lion.
A lion. What was the name of Dorothy's dog in Wizard of Oz?
Toto.
And what time loop movie is also an annual celebration held on February 2nd?
Oh, Groundhog Day.
I was gonna say, yeah, that's a.
I also saw that in theater.
That was Bill Murray. Yeah, that was a good.
Yeah, that was a good one. Yeah. Apparently, I just saw an interview with him, and he said when they were doing the movie, he used to wear gloves that had like a padding, and it still bit through it.
He bit through it. Yep, it left a mark. Yep, I remember. I heard that interview he did. Yep.
It was like one of those. I don't know if it was metal lined, but it had like extra mesh in it. And he said,
yeah, it still wasn't enough. It's the teeth were that sharp. That was. Now this is not my personal one, but Ben Affleck plays which superhero in the movie Justice League?
See, I don't watch those.
A lot of actors played this superhero. We'll put it that way.
Batman.
Yeah, not my favorite Batman, but
he was Batman. Yeah,
he was Batman.
Because I mean, I saw the Michael Keaton one in the theater.
That was 1989. I think it was back then.
Didn't Val Kilmer?
Yep. After that, yep. He took right over after that.
I don't know who else.
Well, here's a trivia one. This is fun. This is not on the question. I saw this answer. I answered this question, but favorite movie from the year you were born.
The Toby Hooper classic, Texas Chainsaw Massacre.
And that was what, 1970?
74.
74. Okay. So mine is actually, it's one of my favorites. I love the show. It actually came out a month after I was born, but that would be Roadhouse with Patrick Swayze.
Oh, Roadhouse with Jeff Healey.
Yeah, the Jeff Healey band. Yep. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and that's a great. When the bear crushes him at the end and it falls.
Yep.
And the guy goes, need some help. So the guy that was on the bad guy's side just becomes the big guy for the good.
Yep. Yeah, that came out exactly. I think it's exactly a month after I was a month old when that movie released. Of course, I didn't watch it then, but
that I forget the name of the actress, but she gives you a leg cramp when you watch that scene.
Oh, God, I just looked her up. What's her name?
I don't know. She didn't do a lot. I think she was kind of like the sultry girl in a few movies, but I don't think she was.
No, that was like her biggest role there. That was like her claim to fame kind of moment.
But that's one of those. Some people call them a guilty pleasure. Personally, I hate that term. Why feel guilty if you like a movie? Why feel guilty?
I do. Well, that's like I watch a lot of movies over and over again. It's some of my favorites. Like I just got another copy. I got several copies. The Last Samurai is one of my favorite Tom Cruise movies.
I don't think I've seen that one. Maybe
really?
Maybe once. Wait, when did it come out?
2003, I think it was.
I might have seen it once, but that's about it.
Yeah, that's a classic. That was one of my all-time favorites. I mean, there's a lot of favorites, but there's no problem when you watch a movie.
I'm sure the audience is finding this fascinating, but You know what we should do for one of these is each of us bring a couple of our, not bring, but just bring to the table their 2 or 3 favorite movies, and we should have one, or have one of those instead of March Madness brackets. Do movie brackets. You know, so
Yeah,
you
we
have,
could do that.
you know, The Thing versus Gremlins, or you have the Buddy Holly
seeing
story
those.
against La Bamba, or you know, like
Oh,
that.
I love that movie. That was a good. Yeah, no, I saw those. I'm like, we should do like the Who Survives, like down to the final, like
Yeah.
pick your favorite.
Or,
Yep.
or we could do it by genre, like 80s comedies, you know, movies about music, or
There you
whatever,
go.
you know.
Yeah, no, we could do that. Well, we'll put it here this way. Obviously, our winner is Taskmaster Bill, clear cut front runner. I mean, if I wasn't hosting that and reading the questions, I probably could have challenged more, but I can't cheat and read the answers because
Yeah,
it just wouldn't be fair. So we can't do that.
You're gonna have to get the call out to. I know that Cody was with us today. Maybe one of the other new talent.
We could, yeah. I'm hoping the ideal goal is to have everybody start, like, if they can start participating. I just actually got a message from, I'll message her later. Gemma said she would come on. She's got to get used to everybody. So it's fine. It's a new thing for a lot of people. We get it. Everybody's trying to
Is that the young lady that's in England?
Yes, that's the one that's with Cody and with yep.
So what? Is she 5 or 6 hours?
She's, from my time, she is 4 hours ahead of me on Eastern time.
Okay, yeah. So from Eastern time, I know London is 5 hours.
Okay.
So I don't know. Depends on, maybe Scotland is 6. I don't know.
Yeah, so it's about 4 or 5 hours. Yeah, so it's about 3 o'clock right now in the morning. But she's up late. She streams late, and I said if you can make it, fine. And again, Brandon had issues with his computer; he couldn't make it. So we'll figure something out. We're still trying to get the technical stuff down. We're still trying to iron out.
I could come up with really difficult questions, and we bring the movie guys on.
You could do that, yeah. We can, but I know they want to get more involved too. I'm going to reach out to them also, so we'll talk. We got some plans. I got some ideas I want to do. We're still looking at. I got to work on the schedule, which I'm going to do that probably tomorrow a little bit. Of course, with everything,
it's tough for you to work on it when things are still kind of floating.
Well, that's where I want to kind of start. We're gonna get a nail down, at least to have something out, so we know, like, at least for most of us, what's going to be where, and then we'll just kind of put a little moniker asterisk of the shows that we are potentially putting in, and just be like, it could be anything, could be this. I mean, and who knows, we might find more people between now and then too, so we could expand. But just to give people at least an idea what to look at.
But I do like the idea of Sunday nights being game night.
Yeah, I'm thinking what we could do is, because usually, again, once we nail a lot of it down and we kind of figure out who's doing what, like I said, for our benefit, like for Big Hoss and I, we're doing some of the stuff. We're going to record some stuff, but we can do that ahead of time. We're going to be kind of double dipping, releasing the content. So there'll be audio episodes, and then we do the videos and stuff. So we can always pencil that in. So that's not a huge thing.
Did you used to do what we've just done, just audio?
Yeah, when we did this show, this is our very first video episode of this show. That's why I wanted to launch this, because we did this, we read it over the airway. We had several episodes, and like I said, the last episode that we did was the last. You might have heard me say this at the beginning, but it was when we used the audio service that we use to stream our audio episodes, like it automatically shares. Like I have it linked to share. We had YouTube. The last episode we did was the Game Corner, was this show. We did it with Poe and some of the other guys from the other show that we know. That turned out to be the last show that we could. It is on YouTube. You could find it if you search the YouTube channel. It's there if anybody wants to listen to it. It is still up. But that was the last official episode that we could restream to, because that was when the merger happened with Google purchasing YouTube, and Google's statement was, we don't support. We don't want to restream with streaming services like the one we use that have ads that are integrated in the software. So because of that, they severed that partnership. So we were not able to upload any more episodes. So that's a little fun fact. This was actually the last show that we did that actually made it on there before it got the brakes cut.
How often does Big Hoss win?
When we play, he doesn't do terrible. Like, we've had other friends on. I think the one time he won it like he was on fire the one show. I remember he was like rattling them off. It was just a good night. So it's usually pretty evenly matched.
Okay.
So, and again, I don't usually get to play too much unless someone else hosts it because I'm obviously doing the questions. But
I grew up every night 7:30. My dad, he couldn't do anything. It's Jeopardy time.
yeah, yep.
So for like 15 years, you know, from the time I was like 5 to the time I moved out of my house, it was Jeopardy.
Yep. And like my family, my grandmother was like that. They would watch back to back. It was Jeopardy and it was Wheel of Fortune because they were back to back like on a half an hour.
Yeah, that's right. They were. Yeah. Is that show still on? Pat Sajak
yeah, they both are. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Oh, and what's who's the lady that spins the?
Mano, she's still there. Yeah. So what's his name? Host that. Ryan Seacrest does that Wheel of Fortune. Because Pat Sajak retired. Was that 2 years ago now?
Well, because he would have been in his mid-70s, I'm guessing.
He's close. Yeah, he's getting. But his hearing was going. He couldn't hear anymore, and like just a lot of things were forced him to retire. And then for Jeopardy, it's Ken Jennings who hosts because obviously Alex Trebek has passed away. So
I remember when they had. I think Aaron Rodgers did it for a week or two.
Yeah. And Maya Bialik did it too. Yeah. She did it also. Yep.
The Big Bang Girl.
But my support was I'm like, you know what? Ken Jennings was really the big winner that made the notoriety there. I'm like, he should, if anybody's going to succeed, Alex Trebek, you can't replace that. But if you're going to succeed somebody,
yeah,
at least have.
I find his personality a little off.
I don't. Yeah, you could tell he's not. He's obviously an average person. He's not a host celebrity type. Obviously, you can just kind of tell the personality is not quite there. It's not terrible, but
it's not terrible. And you can also tell that he was once an introvert and he's getting out of his shell.
See, that's and this is a good point. We'll end this here because I want to mention this again because we talked about this in the beginning. And if anybody's watching or people knows we post this, I'm not against people who have introvert tendencies. Everybody's different. I get all that. There's nothing wrong with that. What I'm saying is when you talk about wanting to spread out and get out and do things, and again, everybody's got to find their comfort level, but in order to break that chain, like we said earlier, David, sometimes you just got to do it or you got to get pushed out of your comfort zone because a lot of times people don't do it themselves. Again, everybody's got different tendencies. People have different thoughts. They do different things. Like I can understand in that capacity, it makes sense. But my point is for anybody, if you have those tendencies, look, you don't do anything super scary, but take little steps to try to break out of that because you'll be surprised. I found some people I know that are introverts that turn out to be the most sociable people when they actually break out of their comfort zone. They don't think they're capable of it, but they end up being probably more social. But I'll put it this way. I'm not saying I was an introvert, but I was a very shy type. Now, a lot of you who've seen me over the last couple of years probably wouldn't know this. And I know Bill's only known this for a little bit. You probably wouldn't tell this because of what I do now and all this stuff. I was the shy kid. I wouldn't do anything. I was very much I was not the conversation starter. I was not if you engage me, I would engage, but I was very, very reluctant to be in big crowds, to do all that stuff. This is before COVID, obviously, too. But my point is, me as the example is, if I can break out of that shell, anybody can do it. And sometimes you kind of want to do that because how do you live per se, but you miss out on a lot of stuff when you
when you're afraid to take a chance.
Right. Yep. Hang on, I'm getting a question. Let's see. Maybe we'll get. Hang on.
Somebody in the network?
Yes, actually. It's our dear friend from the UK, actually.
Oh, tell her I'd love to meet her. I want to meet all the new people.
I'm gonna see. I'm wondering if she's gonna ask to jump in. If we do, we'll go a few extra minutes because it's just a small faction of us, not everybody now. So maybe obviously she knows Cody anyway, but I almost feel like we need like a. We need a network. What do they call it? The network social mixer, like those old school,
the old Christmas parties.
Pretty much, yeah. Because I feel like everybody wants to meet everybody, but it's like that first dance when the music starts. Nobody wants to be the first one on the dance floor.
Well, and we know the experience of even having 5 people. It's chaotic.
It can be, yeah, and that's fair. And I see. I think this is what led to our other thing that we talked about earlier. I think that's part of it. And again, this goes way back before even you knew us back when. So like I said, this is a regular like PTSD kind of moment, I think, if you will. And that's why I'm not making fun of it, light of it. I get it. People, it's a real thing. But it's just the idea that, you got to have some level of, look, if you want to do something, do it. If you don't, but like, and I try to be like, for me, I tell people when I talk to you, I try to be open. It's a relaxed environment. There's no stress about anything. I talk to you about it like I'm talking to a normal person. It's a simple nature of just doing that. There's no tensions. There's no,
like I've got a good friend of mine who I went to high school with, so he's 51 as well. He only got diagnosed with social anxiety like 3 years ago.
Oh, wow, okay.
He always knew there was something, but he just thought he was quiet, he was shy, whatever.
Yeah, well, you don't know.
No, and then you go to therapy and things come out, and
Sure. Well, so, and again, that's why we say it's real.
Yeah, no, it's the thing that did it for me was growing up. I don't know that I was an introvert, but I was shy as well, and I used to love reading, and so I'd stay inside. But I also loved playing. I played hockey. I played soccer. But
so you had some social, yeah.
Yeah. Well, what did it for me really was one, getting to drink. All of a sudden you have liquid courage. But secondly, when I finished university, I was 22 years old. The job I got right away was door-to-door sales.
Oh, well, yeah.
And if you're shy, you ain't making. There was no minimum wage. You made what you made.
It was full commission that you had to get, like
those guys that come to your door for coupons for restaurants or golf courses or video stores.
Yep.
Back in the day, they were $20 a coupon packet, and if you sold it, you got $7.
Wow.
So okay. $7 per. So if you sold 15 of them, you made $105.
Well, there you go. See that, but again, you have to do that. So that's and the perks of the facts.
I was going to say I was in incredible shape then. I was
going to say. Well, the other hardship is you're also Canadian, so I mean, there's Well,
you deal with the winter. But you know what sold well was tickets to the ski course.
I could see that. Yeah, I could see that. Honestly, I know a lot of people do that, so it makes sense. But
I skied once in high school, and I was like, not for me. No.
Let me see something. Since you brought this up, speaking of introvert, let me just ask if she would want to jump in. I'll just throw this out there.
Oh, it's what, 3:30 her time?
Yeah, she's up late though.
Okay. And for anybody watching, UConn is beating UCLA 57-69, or 69-57, I guess. My bracket is, both of them are still alive. I put in two. They're both still alive. One pool I picked Duke, the other one I picked Michigan. But if all the other teams don't make it, doesn't matter. Ugh.
Hold on. There we go.
Today I learned about the Colossus squid. I did not know anything about it.
Yep. I can send you photos if you want, but
I saw a bunch. It's actually, they look almost, if you were swimming around, it would look pretty scary.
There we go. All right, we'll give her a minute. See if we'll ask her if she doesn't want to. It's fine, but I thought maybe so there's only just two of us.
Yeah, so, it's not a big crowd.
And she's already met me, so.
And I'm sure you made her at ease.
Yeah. Listen, I've been, as I said, I've been in that shy corner, so I know what it's like when people and the new age thing like we're doing now. When you meet people online, and that's what they were telling me again. Like, I know Brandon was saying last night, and I think Cody said something similar one time. Is like when you mentioned to them about what I was offering at the time, they're like, the first instinct is it could be a scam because that's obviously a big thing that goes around. But I'm like, no, there's no money involved. There's no, there's nothing of that kind of sort of stuff.
That was the same thing. That was the same thing with those two ladies that have the one podcast.
Yeah. The mother-daughter.
I don't even know. They're just talking about their lives or parenting.
Yeah, their mother-daughter. They just joined recently. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
And anyways, once she found out that there was no money or no contract, she was part of the podcast game. She knew what it was all about.
She signed me up. So that's why I said, like, I understand there's a hesitation because the caveat is, there's just this fear of you just don't know what you're buying into. And again, it's scary. And as I tell anybody, we're trying this because again, and that's why I go back to, like, we all have this desire to. Each of us have different goals, but the desire is to make something of all this type of stuff. So, and when
you network, you improve your skills, you learn new skills, you learn new people.
Yeah, you meet
between this network, between Land of the Creeps and my own podcast. There's a world out there that I would have never known about.
Right, and this is why I say, like, I know people are averse to it. And I'm not saying anybody specific, but we can guess some of it. But networking itself is not always a bad thing. I know I'm old school theory of you have to have the right group of people to make something work, though. If you don't have that, it can go very wrong because it's not the right formula. It's not the right chemistry together. If you make the wrong ingredients together, it's going to go bad. And unfortunately, it does happen in I've seen it in a lot of things. I've seen it when I did music and stuff back in the day. I've seen it with, and the thing is, you got to work the recipe to get things just right. Now, I said this, and I had this discussion with some others in this group and everything, that we want to make podcasting great again. We have the future opportunity. I see us as the brand of we are what's the current trending now and what we could make. And I'm not saying it to bash anybody else, but I think with the uniqueness that we bring there is an opportunity, it could be something really special. That's why we're all trying to work so hard. That's why trying to piece together the right group of folks that can help us, because going it alone, you can't do it. I know people have misunderstood when I say, "Oh, you can't." Some people can. But I've learned an experience that when you go it alone, sometimes it's a harder mountain to climb because you got to do a lot more work to it. So it's not impossible, but I'm a big fan of, working smarter and not harder. So if you associate with others, and again, that's the caveat, like-minded people that share similar views and share similar goals, and they buy.
The other part of that is you can have similar goals. You have a similar end game, but you all don't have to agree on everything, because a little bit of give and forth is okay. It's healthy.
Right.
That's how you learn and get some different ideas and go, I never thought about it that way, or I've always been thinking about it this way. I didn't think about it the way you're thinking of, or whatever.
Right. Exactly. That's like in our culture in the US, where our country is, we're made up of different people. That's why the voting system is like everybody has their own viewpoints and opinions. That's why, like I said, and that's one of the reasons, though, again, we stay away from controversial stuff for obvious reasons, but in the same vein, a little healthy, as you see, like tonight, Big Boss said, I was upset a little bit. Things happen. It's like a family unit. You're going to have arguments. You're going to have fights there. People are going to disagree. And that's why I said I'm not upset by other folks. It's just I need to have clarity on certain things because I can't move forward if I don't have that. Just case in point.
I just hope Big Hoss is okay. He's not all ticked off.
No, he said, he just messaged in the group. He said, great show. He goes, I'm sorry I got a little heated. It was just, it's fine. Even Cody messaged right away and said, no big deal. It happened. See, again, as long as we talk about it and it's addressed, it's not, I've always told Hoss, like, we've had our fights there because we got to be good friends where we don't always get along. We've had arguments where we've been almost at each other's throats. Like, it happens. But the thing that's most important is that I said to him, like I always told him, if you have an issue with me, come talk to me about it. Let's talk it out and not let it fester, because you start harboring things. It makes you more aggravated, and it causes more hurt feelings. And this is why I say, like, anytime, and this is anybody who's watching, maybe you're some of the guys from the network, if you're watching this too, this is a big motto for this network as well. And I said this last night on the Banters and Banners, what we did last night with the guys, is when there's issues, we'd rather have people come and talk to the right people to express what the issue is so that we can address it, as opposed to people sitting on it and fuming about it, letting their tea kettle boil over and not getting their feelings hurt. I don't want that. I have a very thick skin. I'm not easily offended. Okay. So you can call me anything you want to, as long as you don't talk behind my back. Come to me and tell me there's an issue. That's all I'm asking. I don't care what I want to fix it.
What I'm finding as I get older is I used to have ultra thick skin, but it gets thinner as you get older, I find, because you get agitated by a lot more little things.
Yeah. That's fair. And some people do.
Well, I have a great show idea if you want to write her down. At least something to where we, like I used to do with my grade 7s, is each week you take a topic and you debate. Somebody's pro, somebody's con.
Okay. Yeah, that's an idea.
But it doesn't, like, we don't have to talk about immigration policy. We could talk about ice cream flavors, like whatever.
Yeah, like fans, not like necessarily controversial, but fun stuff. Yeah.
But we're not talking about how we can raise the value of the American dollar. We could talk about, would you rather have a deck made of wood or the plastic? You can all kinds of,
That could work. See, I also want to do a show like, we're going to do this old school. This is a joke for a lot of you guys if you're old enough to remember. We're going to do the talking stick game when we do the show so that nobody talks over anybody. When you hold the talking stick, we can each have one. You're allowed to talk, and that's going to be it. Mm-hmm.
I think we're going to we should each get our own unique sounding buzzer.
That could work.
Like when I was teaching the young kids, I used to have an inflatable chicken, and you squeeze the chicken. And so then that means you get to talk.
Oh, there you go. Hey, whatever works. Listen, there's all kinds of fun, stuff that you can incorporate. So, but yeah, that's good. But yeah, so I don't know if she's gonna jump in. I think she went off for the night. But we'll probably ready to wrap up here, just because obviously our time is good. We have the games here.
Just curious, is this being streamed live right now, or is it going to go straight to YouTube?
It's being streamed on YouTube right now. It's live on YouTube as we speak.
Right.
Yep.
But if people want to see it tomorrow, if Haas wants to see what we're talking about, you can watch this.
You can go back. Yeah, it'll be saved on our channel. And the best way to do that, since Bill brings it up, I may as well do this. Again, like and follow us everywhere. But if you're not watching and not already, make sure you where did it go? There we go. Make sure you like and subscribe and hit that notification bell, because when we do go live, they get an alert. I'm like, wait a minute, we didn't start yet. Half an hour before I set the time, it alerts you that the episode's coming up. So it will tell you when we're getting ready to go live, so you guys can catch that. But you can also like and subscribe and follow us everywhere. Actually, for the last moment or two, let me put up our links. I gotta get everybody else's stuff, but you guys can find our stuff here, like shows like this and other stuff. Let me get the tracker going, because that has the link as well. There we go. Fancy stuff. But yeah, this is and again, I'm trying to incorporate other factions. We're going to try to get, that's part of the idea. I want to see what's going to happen, because I wanted to get the Rumble going for the late stuff, but maybe we'll get something. We'll figure something out. I don't want to get too ahead of myself with it. I just want to see where the flames kind of smolder, if you will. I want to see what kind of comes after that. Because again,
I don't ever want to impose things on you, but here's how I kind of see it. You spend this upcoming week nailing down all our shows.
That's what I'm. Yeah.
Piss or get off the pot, and then we can set it all up.
That's basically, that's kind of the idea. Because really, truthfully, and again, like the only caveat with that is, like I said, I know some people with work schedules, sometimes they shift things. I just need like at least the general idea of when you typically either release or go live, so
just make sure you have a commitment to us. We're not that stringent.
No.
You're not out, just doing it purely for the exposure, because that's not what we're here for.
That's actually a great point. I should preface that. And I'm not saying people are doing that, so just so we're clear, but it's just point of reference.
And that's why we're screening them all. Yeah.
And so that's the thing, because again, I almost say it like a family business. We want to keep it small. We want to keep it more personable, and not necessarily, it is kind of like a corporation, but I don't want it to be robotic that way. I guess that's the better term. And at the same time, we as I said, this is the spiel I give to people, is I want people that want to be here. Number one, you should be here if you want your own brand, like your own show. It should be successful. That's number one. We want everybody to be successful on their own terms, what they put into, what they work at. That's the first thing. So let's just be honest up front. I will tell everybody, I want you all to succeed on your own. The other thing is, if you are affiliated at least and part of us with that one, we hope that you would help everybody that's with us to spread the love, share the wealth as far as the exposure of promoting things like that. We are willing to help. We have a lot of people that have great skills that want to help. So again, that's where the community kind of side comes into it. Like, we want this to be we don't want this to be a pyramid thing where people, like as Bill said, you're just trying to get, you're just trying to promote and get something out of it, and then you're going to die. You're going to dine and dash. That's the old saying. You used to go in and duck. We want to know, because again, my biggest thing, if anybody who knows this, a lot of people that watch this probably know me, because some people I know, friends that have subscribed and things too. But for those that really know me, my personality is, if you do your best and work hard to help me, I will give it back to you. Like, if it's a two-way street, like the relationship, the friendship thing. It's not just I do everything and you reap the benefit and I get nothing. Like, nobody wants that. Let's be honest.
And the thing with that is you'll sniff that out pretty quick.
Oh yeah, that's pretty easy nowadays. And certain things that we do, that's easy. But I just want it said, because people know, like, if those that are legitimately here, you understand that I am working to help you. Like for Bill, like helping promote your show, like if you've seen, well, Bill's seen me do it. Everything you do, I work back and forth. Anything, I'm task oriented. I do stuff. If I'm asked to do something, I'll do it. I try to.
It's the same way. Like on the 2 podcasts I'm on, I'll mention the network and just and it's not because we're trying to get 1,000. I always say on mine, I don't care about the numbers. What I care about is the people that want to hear it get to it. So it's like-minded people. I don't care if I have 30 listeners or 3 million, but if there are people that want to listen to what I have to say.
Mm-hmm.
So, like, if I only have 5 people and it sounds like I'm talking to my buddy in the bar and I'm having a good time, I don't care.
Yeah.
If I'm chatting over wings and a cold beverage, that's fine with me.
Well, let's see here. Hang on. Let's see if I give my pitch here one more time. I'm multitasking.
Okay, so this is your chance to. I'll stay silent. You can be you are the Aunt Jemima of, or Ronald McDonald of.
Well, I'm actually talking outside here. She's kind of dipping her toe in the pond of maybe just jumping in. I said, just come in for a few minutes. We're just kind of chilling here, just to come say hello.
I'll be back in a moment. I just have to go take a couple medications.
Okay. Oh yeah. See, you guys, when you get a certain age, you have to do that. So yeah.
Well, it's. If I don't take my anxiety meds, I'll be flying.
Oh, okay. Well, yeah, that's fair. All right, we could do that. Well, I'm going to try to see if I can talk her into it while Bill does that. Actually, we could do some I don't think I have promos on her. Do I have promos? I do. I don't want to do too much of that here. This is more of a fun show, but I'm going to stick around here. Let me just see. I'm going to turn my camera off just so you guys don't get, like, whiplash. I'm trying to... Sorry, it's kind of hard to talk and type. I don't want to leave you guys hanging there. But where's my? Oh, it's just a minor. Okay. Yeah. So, but anyway. All right. We'll see how this works. You're not supposed
much.
You're not supposed to drink and.
I said, Lord, take me downtown. I'm just looking for some tush.
You're not supposed to. Wasn't your wife home?
Yeah, she's home. She encourages my silliness.
No, but I said you're looking for some tush. I was like, well, your wife is home, so.
Yeah, well, depending upon how things go, maybe later.
Okay. We're rooting for you. Thumbs up. We're
gotta pull my arm a little bit.
You can tell we got a whole group of people pulling for it. Like, be nice to you. Like, we're hoping that there's a good night for you all the way around. So
you know what? Honestly, a good night is 8 hours of uninterrupted sleep. That's a good
I'm just
thing.
say we reach a certain age. That's really what you really want. So
Yeah.
it's hang on.
At a certain age, you've seen all the bells and whistles, and you just want to sleep.
Hang on.
So you didn't put in a March Madness bracket?
I didn't.
Yeah.
Let's see. Sorry, we're multitasking here.
So how far is, without giving certain things away,
Mhm.
how far is Haas from you?
Oh, that's public knowledge. So he's out in Colorado. I'm out in the New Jersey, PA. So he's like Midwest, and I'm on the East Coast. So
like it's not drivable. Like you'd have to fly.
Here's a fun fact. I'll share this actually since you bring this up. Story time. Let me just send this to her.
Or did you do the 17-hour drive?
What just happened?
It went right to the screen.
Hang on. I think I hit a wrong button. Hang on. I'll bring us back.
You look quite thin in that picture.
Well, I was a lot younger then, so.
Oh, okay.
In that photo.
I was going to say not that you're big now, but that looks like you're part of Cobra Kai.
Well, I've been getting back into shape from working. I got to start training again because that'll get me back into shape too. But I was probably about, let's see, when was that photo taken? That was actually off a photo I gave to the person that designed it, but it was a photo I had. I think I was, oh gosh, I was my ex-girlfriend at the time.
You're 25?
What was that? I was going to say around it, probably, that was what, 20? Yeah, actually, probably I'm almost 37. So yeah, probably 25 at that time. So roughly 25, 26-ish. But story time. Yeah, so what I did, and I attempted this, I didn't get very well. I got fairly far. The goal was back, what are we in now? March. This was about a year ago. This was like January, just after around the new year of coming into 2025, actually. I said to Big Hoss, I had this plan of, I want to take a road trip. I'm going to drive out to you. Now, based on my GPS, it says it's going to take me about 26 hours by car to drive from there to Colorado. But I figure I could stop off. I'm going to park on the roadway somewhere. I'm going to sleep on the, park in the woods somewhere, just kind of take off. Or, I don't want to spend money on the hotel if I don't have to. Because I figure I haven't.
You can't drive that long.
Well, here's what's funny about this. So I got on the road, took breaks periodically. I started real early in the morning. I got about as far as I was at the edge of Pennsylvania, close to I was about, I think based on the tracking, I was about 45 minutes to the Ohio border. So at that point though, I'm like, I'm beat and I'm like, I don't know if I can make it. I was so exhausted. So I said to them, I said, you know what? I think we're going to put a pin in this. I'm going to drive because I already drove for 5 hours. I'm going to have to drive back now. So I said, let's revamp this. I think I've learned. I'm going to just fly out. I'll get a round trip ticket. Because then the other problem was I said to him, can I stay a few days? He's got to be careful when people are in the apartment complex. I'm like, I don't want to drive all. He's like, why can't you push it? I said, well, because right now, by the time I drive out there, I got to go back to work less than a week. So by the time I drive out there, I'll get maybe a half a day with you. Then I got to drive all the way back a day. So not to mention the gas price, especially now, doing that now, there's like no way. I mean, honestly.
I guess the only other option would be if there's a train, if Amtrak goes out that way.
Doesn't even do that. Yeah, we're not that. Yeah, this is a whole new thing now. So it's basically car or fly, and walking is out of the question. So
motorcycle?
Could do that. I wonder if I bike. See, the thing is, too, is I even walked. I must have walked for about, oh, God, my feet were killing me. I must have walked for a good 4 hours the one night. Like, I can't even feel my legs. Like, I don't know how people did it back in the day. I'm like, my dogs were killing me. I was crying. I'm like, I have so much pain. Like, I had to get off my feet. I'm like, I got to put my feet in ice buckets because it's just not good. So, but yeah, but you live and you learn. So, I realized
the other option could be, if you're comfortable with it, would be to drive, say, manageable 12 hours and then crash at a Walmart.
That was kind of the original plan, honestly. See, the problem of it is, too, well, now my car, I need a new car. Like, my car won't handle that trip now. My car is older. But, and now the issue, obviously, now, too, is with gas prices being what they are here in the U.S., there's just no way I'm gonna gas being like $4 a gallon almost. I just don't think it's feasible to do it. So really, the money would be better spent. I told him I'll get a plane ticket, I'll fly out, and then
like can you pay for one of the like American Airlines always has like the lesser brands, like,
yeah,
out here
do that.
they have what they call Jazz Airlines, where you just it's basically a flying car, and you're just in there to get there.
Right. Yeah, we could do that. That's something that's definitely doable. So I think that's the option. And see, again, we had a lot of plans. Like we have a camping trip plan. We have a traveling thing. I told the guy, actually the others are interested. I'm like, we're going to go around in the van, the Scooby van. We're going to go around and check the haunted places, which the other guys really like the idea.
You're going to have to do some vlogging.
Where that's what they want to do. I said, well, if you guys want to do it, you guys want to stream, we can do that. We'll definitely, because I was talking to the guy Brandon said last night, because I want to go to, I forget you saying, like we're rattling off all these places. I'm like, yeah, dude, that's what we want to do too. So like, see, again, everybody has this similarity, this connectivity where we have something in common interest, which inspires people to do stuff. So that's why I'm like, it'd be fun to have like, and again, this was the other thing we talked about. Our other group of friends and the old shows that we were doing was having like a not like a Comic-Con, but like we all meet in one spot.
Like, you have a meetup,
like a convention. Like we're all there, and we can even stream live and do stuff together if we're there. Like at least like once a year kind of thing. I know it's hard for everybody to get away, but it's just something that's nice because then we're not just all faces on the screen. We're together at least periodically, that kind of thing.
Well, I know how difficult it is because I've been on Land of the Creeps since 2019, and logistically we just haven't been able to do it yet. And that's 7 years, right? So it's not the easiest thing at all.
And I'm sure COVID didn't help once that kicked in too at the time.
Oh no, and that's partially why we're seeing this lack of socialization, because people were isolated for a month, 18 months or whatever it was.
Yeah,
and they got used to playing with things in their pocket as opposed to talking to people.
Yeah, and we're also obviously. I mean, I think COVID just kicked it into overdrive. But with this generation now being technological, everybody's screen something. There's always they're on a screen. They're not meeting. Like I remember in the days, and obviously you're a lot older than I am, but you remember back in the day when you wanted to go to a friend's house, you went to their house, you called on the phone, or you walked over, knocked on the door. You didn't send a text. You didn't send an email. You didn't Facebook. There wasn't a thing back then, and then you played outside.
I was of the generation in the 80s. My mom, let you out at 9 o'clock in the morning and you came back at 3.
Yeah.
You just went. You just did,
Or ours was, mom always said you can go out, and the saying was when the street lights come on, you got to come home for supper. So like you had to be in by such and such a time, which mom, like 5 more minutes, we're out biking or out playing tag, or you don't want to go in, but it's getting dark obviously.
But talking to my daughter, we have friends that are 2 houses over. She doesn't want to walk over. I'm like,
it's too hot. Yeah,
it's 10 meters away. What do you give me a break?
Like, Dad, let me text, give me your phone. No, just go over and knock on the door, and
like
I remember all that.
Like things like you don't realize how difficult for some people like Halloween is.
Mm-hmm.
But if you're not used to talking to strangers,
yeah. And that's why I say again, get out there, try something new. Like try to figure out, like, you gotta find some way to break out of your shells. You know what I mean? So,
you don't have to be the life of the party. I can be super quiet too.
But, no, absolutely not.
Don't be afraid to walk up to the bar to buy a beverage.
I've even gotten better. Like I was always I hated answering phones and I hated asking for stuff. But now, because some of my job, I have to do that. So I got used to like having to talk to people. And my mom always said, the politeness. You try to be nice. Just nice people, and it really makes the transition smooth.
I used to work at the provincial assessment office, so all the property values, and if you made any kind of changes to their assessment, it affected their taxes.
Yep.
They weren't always the most pleasant of phone calls.
No, but somebody's got to do it. So, I mean, if you don't learn, you don't learn. But
exactly. But, and I'm not ragging on people because I can be very, like, there are times when I just don't want to deal with the world, right? I just don't want to
we're all there. Yeah, for sure.
But there are other times you shouldn't let it stop you from doing something.
No.
So, like,
No,
if
exactly.
you want to go to a concert, yeah, there's going to be 18,000 people there, but enjoy the concert, you know?
Yeah. Well, and again, this is why, and I say this because just as illustrative, like and Big Hoss shared this, like when we did the podcast, we wanted to do it together, and it launched into this whole big. We see where it is now. Like we had no idea it was going to be this huge thing, and it spread into all these shows. We made our own company for that one. It lands us to the network, and fast forward to where we are present day. This is a 4-year project. What are we on? 4 years now since we've been doing this.
What was Haas a podcaster and you just liked the show and you hooked up with them, or was it through the Facebook groups, or how did you?
No, actually, I didn't even know until we started talking. We met. We played a lot of video games. We online game, and I met him online gaming, and we started playing, and then we exchanged phone numbers, all that stuff on Facebook, all that stuff, and then we just started talking nights, or we talked different times, and then about different stuff, getting to know one another, and talking about meeting up, all that kind of stuff. It's almost like the kids at camp. You meet the kid at camp, and then you kind of stay in touch after you go home, kind of thing. And then as okay, and
is she trying to get a hold of you?
she's trying to get the link. Doesn't work. I'll have to look into this because for some reason I don't know why it's not working now. Cody got in. I sent him through email though. I feel like I might have to investigate StreamYard's thing. I think they changed a couple. I have to look at the settings too. I got a feeling that they did something.
Can you just send her an email then?
I asked for that. She didn't say. Let me see. Sure. Yeah, we can do next time.
But I mean, yeah, I was going to say, if it's 4 a.m, tell the bloody girl to go to sleep.
I know she's up. I mean, she's a streamer, so she's up late. But I get your sentiment. Yeah.
I mean, I'm usually up till 3, but as of right now, I'm not working, so I can do it. But if you got a job, forget it.
Yeah. Well, fortunately for me, I'm off tomorrow, so
okay.
That's kind of actually why I'm drinking a little bit tonight. I don't typically do that on nights when I have to, but unless I have to be up early, but I don't have to really be up early at all tomorrow. So,
like how far in advance do you get your shifts?
So, for the one job, I know it like now. Actually, usually it's by Sunday night, like tonight, which is when I usually get. But my boss had it out. I got it Friday night, so I know what the shift is for next week. That's week to week. With Walmart, though, I know they schedule 3 weeks out, so I know what my schedule is like for the next 3 weeks.
So if you want to say take a week off, you have to arrange it with both jobs.
Yep, one probably be easier than the other, but I also get with Walmart. I do get PTO. I get paid time off, which I actually earn some. I might have to do that because my nephew's birthday is coming up, and I might have to take that because I usually only work the weekends, and his birthday party's on the weekend. So, but I got enough. I got some time saved in. I might just put in for that because I'm not going to use it anywhere else typically. So,
how old?
Yeah, he'll be 5.
Oh, that I've been to those parties. They're a lot of fun.
And I got him hooked at an early age, and he wanted it this year, so he's having a Star Wars party. So,
oh boy.
Yep.
Did you get him a lightsaber?
He's got several. We got him here. They went down. He was telling me about it. I'm hoping to see. I haven't been to my sister's house yet, but they went down to Disney this past summer, or it was over the summer this past year, I think it was, or whatever, before the Christmas time, right after Christmas. And they went to the Build Your Lightsaber thing that's down in Disney, which is something I'd love to do. And he's like, he comes back and goes, yeah. He goes, you know what I built? I said, no. He goes, I built, he prefers the Sith. He likes the dark side people. So he goes, I built the Darth Maul saber, the dual one, the connecting one. And he's like, I like my favorite colors because I did one blade red and I did one blade purple because I wanted it both. I said, well, how big is it? He goes, it's taller than me. I said, it probably is because it's like for full size and you're only like 4 foot, whatever. So I said, it's probably too big for me, but if I can wield it, I'll show you how to twirl it. I got pretty good with that I do staff training and stuff. So that's not hard to incorporate that. But
has he seen the one with the Ewoks? I saw that.
Yeah. Yeah, he sat with his dad. They watched I think they watched the prequels and they watched I think they watched the original trilogies too.
Yeah,
so.
I was a little too young to have seen the first Star Wars because it was like 78, was it?
1977.
77. But I did see Empire Strikes Back in the theater, and I did see the one with the Ewoks in the theater.
Yeah, that's a good one.
They must have waited at least 4 or 5 years after the first one to do the next one.
Yeah, I think 77. I think 1981. I want to say was the Empire Strikes Back. About 3 or 4 years.
I remember distinctly in the theater watching when Darth Vader and Luke meet up on the platform or whatever, and he tells them. I remember that.
Yep.
And then I remember watching the Ewoks going, "Why are these fucking things flying through the air?"
Those were always fun there. See, now for me, I could never get into the original. I'm the prequels kind of person, but because it features more Jedis there, and obviously with the CGI, it makes it a little bit more cool. I mean, no disrespect to the classic. I mean, I have the original trilogies. I've seen them. It's just, you kind of like to see the Jedis there. You kind of like to see the more of the story that predates and spreads out.
I find with the older ones, there was more emphasis placed on story and acting.
Right.
Whereas with the new ones, it's more about, you got to follow the story and the timeline. I get all that. But it's all as much about the effects and the spaceships and the costume as opposed to, like, there was a storyline there to Empire Strikes Back. There was
Well, I think about it, the easiest way to describe this is you look at although that's not really a fair comparison because although they actually kind of is. It's the difference between real Yoda and CGI Yoda, which makes it easier to facilitate because if you've seen, like, the original trilogy was obviously a puppeteer doing Yoda, which actually was, I think Frank Oz did the voice of Yoda actually at that time. And then in the first one, The Phantom Menace, they used a puppet, but then from episode 2, Attack of the Clones, all the way till the end, Yoda was CGI. They fixed that because obviously they found it easier to have him. And actually, I got the remastered versions where they actually went back and they fixed the first one. I don't know how they did it, but I guess they repieced together the first film. And so where the puppet was, they actually made that CGI, which I thought was really cool. And then, of course, in the end, I bought like all the remastered ones. And you remember in the end of, is it The Empire Strikes Back? Oh, no, Return of the Jedi. The scene where Luke sees the ghost of Obi-Wan and Yoda and his dad.
In the cage or whatever it was,
It was on Endor. It was with the Ewoks. They were celebrating on the moon there. But they remastered it. And so instead of Alec Guinness, and I forget who the actor was that played Darth Vader, the physical form, they remastered it, and it was Ewan McGregor and Hayden Christensen. They pieced it together to make it make sense for, like, the, who he sees. Which, I mean, I get it. It's not taken away from the original actors, but it was still interesting. So
what's the film that's out now that they CGI'd Val Kilmer?
I can't think of the name of it. Yeah, I saw that. It just came out.
Yeah, it just came out.
I can't think of the name. I know which one you're talking about, but I didn't watch it. I'm curious to see it.
Like, I'm thinking now in the future, I'm sure it's probably already been done. If you're an actor or an actress of a certain level and you get to the point where you don't want to work anymore, you can give your rights to the studio or something. And so,
yeah, I feel like you have to. Like, I know for the CGI, the AI thing, they're trying to get actors to do that. I know, who was it? Somebody declined, and they threatened. Was it Brad Pitt? Somebody threatened to decline. They did. Oh, maybe it was Tom Cruise. One of the actors. They got their AI found them on I don't know, it was a post or something on an interview, and it took their image and it was posting it everywhere. Well, they sued the company with the AI because they said we didn't give permission for our image to be utilized that way. And I guess now the Screen Actors Guild, they have this thing where actors now, they have to sign a waiver. Like, if you want something happens to you or down the road, can we use your face for future promo, blah, 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 blah. I guess it got so bad that they have to have it in the Actors Screen Guild, the SAG, to actually make it as a contractual legal right so that they can do that. So,
I think it was one of the sticking points when the writers, when there was all that strike.
Yeah, that was huge. Yep. At that time. Yep. But yeah, it's really weird how, like, and now there's actually, I don't know what the name of the movie is. They won't say it, but there's a movie. I saw this on an article. It was interesting. Apparently, I forget who the actress was. I think it was John Malkovich, though. They filmed this movie back in, I guess, 2015. I guess nobody knew about this. And I guess the rule is they have to wait 100 years till they release it. They're not going to release the film.
Is it John Malkovich?
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah, and you can't open it until 20 or 2113 or something, whatever
15, it is. Yeah. Yep. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I remember them talking about that. Yeah.
Because people were trying to crack it. They're like, no, that's part of the deal was wrapping this film up was they can't give you anything. Just some of the people who were involved, but like no details about.
But the thing is, I mean, it's an amazing idea, but one, you got to make sure that it survives 100 years. So it's airtight, compact.
That's the thing. The first thing I'm thinking of is like, well, now how? Unless they have it digitally installed, but again, you got to watch the computer hard drive. It could crash too. But like, if you have it backed up.
Well, and the other thing would be, is the technology going to be there
to play that? Yeah, like even now, I mean, VCRs are coming back, which is impressive. But
are they really?
Yeah, the people, and even DVD players now. That's been a thing. And I just saw. This is funny. This is how old you are. And I love gaming. I haven't played in a while. I just got a PS5. I got to hook it up, but. I just saw GameStop officially announced that they consider, what was it, the PlayStation 4, the PlayStation 3, which I have these consoles. They are now, what was the other ones? The Xbox, the original one, they are now considered retro systems. So I'm like, wow. Like
so when I think of retro systems, I think of ColecoVision.
Yep. So now that basically means you're the dinosaur now. You're in the museum of, you don't even exist. Like, yeah. If these things are retro, and again, I bought my PlayStation when the PS4 was like big, like that was the big, and actually I'm waiting for the server because they do a lot of these gaming servers. They're going to drop it once the system's old enough. Like we don't support like I have like the Nintendo, like the Wii U, and I can't go online because Nintendo doesn't support that device because it's so outdated now.
Well, I know that there used to be an online game that the horror guys used to play about Friday the 13th or something.
I have that for PS4.
And I guess it's within the last year they said we're no longer supporting it.
You can't do it, yeah. No, I bought that for PS4 actually. I played it a little bit, but now you can't. That they're gonna shut that server down at some point. Because these systems are so outdated. Like I have the old Wii, like the nunchuck and everything, and like I love the EA, like I played NBA 2K, I play like the sport games. You can't. I remember going on one time and it said you can't. The EA server is down. We no longer support. You can't play this game online. You can't play Madden online anymore. Like there's no server. You can't do it. They don't support this gaming system. Like man, how old did I get? Like gee whiz.
I can remember very vividly renting Pong.
Yeah.
But you know what? Everybody goes, oh look, it's just these two things, but it bloody well isn't that easy.
It's not. No, I played that game. It's hard.
It is because when it starts bouncing off in the corners and you got to get up.
Yep.
It is not an easy game.
And there was a version I played where, like, I don't know if you've seen similar, but like if you play the game long enough, everything kind of like speeds up. I don't know if it was like a remake sort of, but like it causes the things to go faster. So like it's almost like the level. How long can you go before scoring? It was really hard. I'm like, this is ridiculous.
I showed Ella. What was it? Asteroids, Centipede,
yep.
One of those.
Yep, I played those.
And it's again, you show it to today's kids, and it looks like dinosaurs,
prehistoric. Yep.
but then try playing it.
Hard. It's not easy. Yeah, like it's. I mean, I love retro gaming at some points because like there's always these classic like the Marios and like there's a lot of things. I mean, the graphics are cool nowadays. The problem though with technology too is, and I found this out. This is what I tell people too. Like, I'm the sports type. I've played Madden for 20 some years. Okay, I played that game. That's how I learned a lot about football because I played the game every year. Basically, it came out for a 20-year some period, and I like the new versions. But the problem is these systems, even though they're high tech, it takes a lot more power and drive to run them, and they're a lot more complicated. Where the older systems, you didn't really have a lot of this glitching stuff and all this. These updates, you have to update the system. I just updated my Switch the other day. Like, okay, you got to update the controller. You got to update this. And again, it's great, but when you have have to do all that stuff, and then if the system something doesn't work, and there's all these glitches, it's like these things are so freaking hard to like figure out. Like, is it worth playing the game? It makes it difficult. So it just goes to show you times are changing.
I was going to say the reason I never was a gamer was because there was too much finger, hand-eye manipulation, coordination. Upright meant kicking left, and I couldn't be bothered with all that.
So what you're saying too is when you walk, Bill, you don't walk, you don't text and chew gum at the same time. Is what you're telling me?
Well, last night I was walking home trying to text, but I just found myself I was paying so much attention to the phone that, I mean, if I hit a puddle, I would.
I don't know if there was a video that was viral. I don't know if you saw. This was several years ago. I think it was somewhere in Florida, but there was a girl who was texting while walking in a mall, and she fell into the middle, like the fountain in there, which goes to show you're not paying attention. She's texting, and she literally fell in the fountain, and then again came back later and fell in it again because she was still texting and walking. So it's like, okay.
If anybody out there listens to my latest episode of Music, Movie, Sports, and Stuff,
please do. Yeah, check it out.
At the end, I and my and stuff part is just pop culture, whatever I see, and there's something called the gorilla effect.
Yep.
And with the gorilla effect, they had an experiment where there was something going on in the middle of the room. I don't know if it was somebody dancing or there was some kind of event happening. And in the back of the room, a person in a gorilla suit came in.
Yep.
But people were so enamored with what was going on in the middle, they didn't even notice the gorilla.
Right. There you go.
No.
There you go right there. And they're just so you guys know, a little more visual to the face. It's right there. Yep. Check that out.
Yeah. And so you can get so tunnel visioned.
Yep.
You don't see the world around you, right?
Yeah. And my last bit of advice for young kids too is take time to smell those roses. There's a lot of a big world that you're going to miss. Like even now, I just got a bunch of books. I'm old school. I like my books in my hand. I don't like. I have a Kindle reader, but I like to smell the pages, touch the paper.
I tried it, but like we all use screen time, whether we like to or not, more than we need to.
So it's not pleasurable. You can't. Yeah.
Yeah. I tried it. I couldn't even get through like a full book. I was like, no.
There's just something that like when you what I love, and this makes me the kind of the nerd. But whenever I get a new book, I like to flip through the pages and smell. It's like the new car smell when you have a new book and you flip through the.
See, it's not that I don't like new books. I love the hunt at the thrift shop for the old.
Oh, I do that. So I've been doing that. Yeah, the locals. I buy a lot of used books. I can't tell you how many I bought, and I here's a fun fact. I'll share this. Like every year, I didn't do this last year, but the last couple of years, the local fair would come in and the local library would donate like their old books for sale, like a used book sale. So you can, but here's the caveat. What it was is, I mean, these are books of, I always hit the history section really hard. I love but what the rule was is you buy a bag, you get like a brown shopping bag, like they usually do in the day. And the rule is you get to fill a bag for $5 now, or whatever. I'm not sure the Canadian version of that is, but $5 or, it's a lot lower amount. And it doesn't matter what the book, as long as you can fit the book in the bag.
And you don't tear the bag.
Yep. And like, I got a couple books that were like worth $30. I got in this $5 bag because it was donated to the library. And everybody's like, oh, you can't get all these books in there. I said, oh, hold my beer. So just step back and hold my beer. You'll be surprised what I can fit in because you're not going to get all these books in there.
I think I've got more books that I haven't read that I could probably until I am 75. Like that.
I'll do you one better. All the books I've accumulated, I've read some of them, but I still buy them. I probably have enough that could probably fill about a third of the Alexandria Library, if it gives you any indication. So.
When I go camping every year, the one author I read every year is Clive Cussler.
Yep.
Because he's interesting enough, but he's kind of like Stephen King in that it's for the layman. Anybody can understand. Like have you ever read a Tom Clancy novel?
Oh yeah. Yep.
Holy cow! 50 pages of the inner workings of a tank. Like
yeah, yep.
It's well researched. I'll grant you, but I don't need to know how the pistons work in a German tank. I just don't.
There's such thing as overkill. Yeah, it's a little much, but you're trying to keep my interest, not lose it. So no, that makes sense.
But, at least, I was going to say, at least partway through, make there some kind of killing or something.
Yeah, there you go. Well, you guys, listen, we're going to cap this here. And we're glad you guys stayed for a great conversation. We're going to have some other guests come back on. We've got some guys we're going to meet in.
If anybody's listening and they see us again, tell us, what is your favorite book or novel of all time?
Yeah. Just hit us up. You can hit us up. We're probably gonna create some other chats for fans I got some things I want to do so I can interact with all of us down the road. Like we have the Discord, but there's other things we can do. Like if you guys want to get more personal with us, there's ways we can do that. Because I want to show that we are obviously open to communicating with you guys. We're not untouchable. None of us is that famous. So just to be clear, if you didn't know that, you can't tell. We're putting that out there right now.
But if you want a shirt with my being on it, I've got one with a meat cleaver and blood called Bill the Butcher.
Ooh. We'll have to have you send that. I want to put that in our store. We can have that edited, all kinds of stuff. Books. I mean, not books. Mouse pads and things. We could do that. That's fun. But that's a lot of projects we're gonna do. But yeah. If you guys you saw there too, follow our stuff. We'll keep you guys posted on stuff, network stuff. We got a bunch of things coming. We're still trying to get everybody lined up, but we got a lot of great things in store. We promise is coming soon. Holidays are going to be epic. Holiday shows are always a favorite. We love doing those. It's going to be a big time.
The next holiday would be Easter, but we don't really do anything for Easter.
We don't do our usual thing is sometimes we do Memorial Day. Usually 4th of July is when we really start kicking things off because obviously that's the big shebang, if you will.
Yeah, see, for you guys, it's July 4th.
Yeah.
For us, July 1st is Canada Day, so it's the same kind of.
Well, we could. I mean, hey, it doesn't hurt to start early. We may as well start.
Yeah.
Why not?
I mean, I have an open field beside us, and somebody usually lights off the firecrackers.
Ooh, we could stream that live. There you go. No,
we could.
We never know. You never know. You guys got to just make sure you tune in and follow us and find out. But we also want to say congratulations with the rebranding coming back and the What's Up Bro Show's Game Corner. We have our first official game winner live on the video, and that's Mr. Bill V. Current champion. We'll see if he can retain the title. We're going to be doing this somewhat regularly, so we'll see who can, if he keeps it or he loses it.
I'm still pissed off. I said Edward Munch instead of Van Gogh.
It's going to haunt you. But listen, as we say, lessons are learned. Always remember that for next time because you never know what questions will be filtering again. So
I'm going to say, as my dad used to say, it's not Van Gogh. You got to say it the Dutch way. It's Van Gogh.
Van Gogh. Yep. Yeah, most people don't know that. That's a fair point. But hey, listen, coming back, who can knock Bill off? And if you guys watching or listening, we open it up to fans too. If you guys want to come in and play with us, you can play along. You can join in if you want to. It's an open forums. I mean, don't be shy. We don't bite.
I was going to say, I'm kind of like Cliff Clavin. There's a lot of stuff up here, but it doesn't do a lot of hell of a good.
Exactly. It's all that boring, useless stuff.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know, so many letters in the dolphin alphabet. No. But at any rate, I hope you guys enjoyed this, though. Stay tuned for more. We're going to post updates. I'll be working on some stuff tomorrow. We're going to launch some more of our episodes. We're going to be talking to the other guys. We're going to be working on some stuff. We got to figure out a few things as well. But please like and subscribe. We appreciate the support. We love you guys. If you've been following us for a while, those of us that know us, those of you guys might have known Bill, maybe some of the others. You're going to get to know all of us.
All complaints go straight to Sam Crow.
Yeah, I'm the HR department. So, between Haas is like, have you seen The Office?
Yeah.
You know how Dwight has his own box for the file for the, the HR thing?
Yeah, yeah.
That's Big Haas. I have his own. He's got his own box. We'll put it that way. So
I was going to say, I prefer to think like WKRP where it's open concept.
Yeah, pretty much. Yep. We try to keep it low key. But yeah, so guys, thank you so much. We love you. Thanks for joining us. Stay tuned for more. We'll keep you posted. Make sure you follow us everywhere. We're gonna get some stuff going with socials. But again, we're excited for the future. We got a lot of great guys and gals coming on. Again, and lastly, last sales pitch, if you want to call it that. If you have a show or you're interested, you thought about doing a podcast, you need some help, well, we're here to do that. So if you want to piggyback and join up with us, we'd love to have you and we'll be happy to help. So please feel free to reach out.
Shoot us a message. I don't bite unless asked. So
no, and everybody seems to like Bill a lot, and I'm just like the final. I get shoved to I'm like the last day interview effort. So once you get there, it's a piece of cake. Yeah. So
usually I'll hook you, and then Sam will reel you in.
Yep, I'm the I signed the contract in blood kind of thing. I'm the final.
If everybody's listening, it's like those scams in India where they get they first get you to the beginning, and then they get your credit card. And then the closer finishes you off.
Yep, and that's usually me. I'm the sweet talking nice guy. I'll take all your money and then I'll tell you about it later. But no, so that's.
I'll ask you to get Walmart gift cards and mail them off to Mumbai.
There you go. We could do that. I get a discount now, so that could happen. We'll see. But we love you guys. Thanks so much for being here. We're going to sign this out, play the outro for you guys. Stay tuned for more. Love, again, check out Bill's show, new episodes, music, movies, sports, and stuff drops out there. We'll be sharing the links there. Check it out. We got more of our stuff, the What's Up Bro show. Some of the new guys, we're going to get their shows out there. We got a whole list of stuff coming up. What's going to happen? Well, you just have to tune in for more. So we thank you. We love you all. It's midnight here for us, past midnight. So happy Monday. Back to work, everybody. Have a great one. Be safe. We'll see you guys at the next show. Let me get my little finagle out there.
Keep your head down. Don't make eye contact. Keep 4 on the floor and have fun.
And remember, if she says you're the baby father, always get a paternity test. Just saying. Anyway, so good night, everybody. Thanks for tuning in. We'll see you next time at the show. Love you guys. Appreciate the support. Stay tuned for much more. Good night, everybody.
Live long and prosper.
Peace out. Good night. Peace out, Girl Scouts. See you all next time.
Thank you for listening to the podcast. Be sure to check J&J Production Studios on Linktree for all the streaming services and social media accounts where our shows are featured. We love and appreciate all your support. And as always, until next time, we'll see you at the show.